Okay then.
We're live.
Hello everyone.
Easy.
I'm going to mute and deafen in here real quick so I can check the Twitch stream.
I have it pulled up. I'm already checking it right now.
All right
Jade
then.
already.
Hello Dragon Love, good to see you. Sorry for being late. Due to making the tremendous
good.
mistake of changing things and not testing them before you get on. We ran into issues. And everybody does their setups differently. Hello, Ace. There we go. All right. I'm hearing somebody in the background. Hang on for a moment. Okay. Hello, Cuba Fruit. Bork. Hello. Good to see you. Hello, Kai. So we're going to give it about 5 minutes here. I'm going to make sure that people can hear the music in the background as well. Is the music actually playing in the background for everyone?
It's playing, but it's slightly quiet.
Okay, I'm trying to remember which of these sliders I need to change. The music is there. Okay. Can you hear it better now? Very soft, okay.
Hey, firm.
Let me, much better? Okay. Alright, so it's not overdoing it, I hope. Well, hello everyone, and we are about to get started on a little story that I wrote many years ago. And, hang on for a moment. We're getting some distortion. I'm trying to figure out why. Let's see here. Maybe it's a little bit too loud on one end and I need to adjust for another. 1 second. All right then. Let me get out of the there we go. And with any luck, everything will work. Anybody who's ever done this or wants to do this, let me warn you. Lots of knobs to turn, lots of switches to push and pull and press and twist, and yeah, it's making it all. Okay, so you say the music is just a hair quiet? Okay. I will turn it up just a touch here. Okay, that's good. Well, I suppose it's time to get going. As I had said before, this is a story that I had written back in 2012. This was back when I was in Second Life and had originally been couched in that setup. This is a story about transhumanism, Therianism, transformation, ancient libraries, and so much more. And I think it is about time we got going with it. So, with that said, we will begin with Chapter 1 of the book called Beyond the Veil of the Moon. and I hope you enjoy it. Chapter 1, The Days of Dreams. It had been a hell of a year. A hell of a flight into Denver. The flight had been terribly rough. He thought he was going to lose a filling at one point, but he was just happy to be on solid ground now. He was going to pick up a train to Buena Vista. While it had been one of those trips he had done many times before, he finally had time to think about what the year had brought. A silly little idea that had come to him in a dream about he was going to celebrate the meeting of his friends for the past 7 years, and how he's going to act upon it. The turbulence had left his stomach a little sick. He was actually glad he was finally going to be able to get onto a train, sit back and reminisce about all the things that had transpired. You could have flown directly into Buena Vista, but he loved the train. The world rushing by, the snow, the trees streaking past, mountains in the background. The train always felt like a threshold, like permission to let you rest and let the rest of life fall behind for a while. He wanted away from the world, some time to think about everything that was coming in the next few days. William had finally gotten time off from the video game company he had worked for. Just another .com startup with all the promises in the world of stock shares and when they were going to make it big ideas, big promises, vast dreams. But absolutely no idea what it would take to actually make any of it come true. That was management for you. They insisted that their game was going to revolutionize the world. The truth was, there was no real visionary. It was just laser focused on making money and the promises made to the shareholders. Always coming up short, however. They had promised too much and given too little time. He had been with them for 7 years. They had promised, like they did for everyone, all sorts of benefits. And as such, when it came to getting time off, it was like trying to pull teeth from a live honey badger. In 5 years, he had only been on maybe 2 real vacations. This was his 3rd. He had finally had a chance to come to the cabin in Colorado Mountains. All of the many times after his grandfather's death. But after he had started his job with the game company, a lot of that had stopped. Thinking about time off inevitably meant thinking about the last person who ever made time feel simple. He thought about his grandfather, his weathered hands, his bright blue eyes, his grey goatee, the stash of weed they found in an old book. He laughed to himself, remembering that night that they sat in front of the fire pit and got so goddamn high they stammered around for 3 days afterwards, eating everything in the house. His grandfather was probably the only person who truly understood him. Him and his weird dreams of being something other than he was born. In some ways, Williams imagined his grandfather had seen the wolves running in the forest near the cabin, and had probably wondered too, at some point, what if? What if you could truly be free from the world, and run like the wind in the wild and the wood? It was a lovely cabin that had the old world charm, rough-hewn floorboards, light wooden rails and walls. It was one of the few places he actually felt almost whole in the real world. Living amongst the trees and the wild creatures, with far cry from the glass towers, the incessant traffic and endless noise of where he worked. And all from a small, cramped apartment he paid far, far too much for in L.A., which unfortunately never really offered any real away time from work. But here he had seen actual wolves since the repopulation of the Wolf Conservancy. They had done so well in the painstaking efforts to bring the numbers up. The world felt older here, more honest. It made the rest of his life feel like something he wore instead of something he was. Ba-ding! The familiar chime of a Discord message caught him off guard as he made his way to the train station. He looked down at his phone. B for Badger. Checking up on you, Wolf. What are you doing? Where are you now? William responded, tapping with his thumbs. About to get on the train to Buena Vista. Be there in about 3 hours. I'll catch an Uber to the cabin and get things set up. How's the world instance coming along? I knew you were having trouble with the extra large textures. Badger responded. Yeah, those were a little bit of a problem, but the real issue was getting everything to sync to the day-night cycle so it matches the one in Scotland. We're almost there, but we still have a few days before the party. Otter's done a hell of a job with the photogrammetry, the super high resolution, and the super fine detail. William sighed. Yeah, we'll get it together before the event. They'd been working on their avatars for quite some time. Luckily, they had found help in the various VR forums. It was truly wonderful that he had also found people like himself, who looked at the world and themselves and felt displaced. Even now, on the snowy platform in Colorado, that other life felt as real as breathing. Okay, Badger, I'll get connected to you once I get in the cabin. I'll see what I can do to help once I'm in. He had met Badger and Bear almost at the same time on the same day, so many years ago. Badger was also a game developer like he was. Bear was just Bear. William had never met anyone who could actually sound like a bear, but he did. It was so convincing when you first heard it you thought it was a soundboard or a voice changer. But no, it was purely him. William always thought he was alone in the dreams of running through the tall grass, paws underneath him, the dark fur, the tail, the muzzle, were his only burden. The dream had followed him since his childhood, and he'd always been afraid to speak of it. He tried once. His mother was not amused. She chastised him, saying that the D&D was corrupting him, shrieking for hours afterwards that he'd become devil-possessed. "You want to be a wolf!" she cried. "Sniffing the asses of other wolves? The hell you were thinking? Are you doing the pot? Are you on the drugs?" He had finally mollified her by saying that he would pray about it. He understood why his father had left her. Too many times she had been convinced that everybody else was at fault for her anger, for her hate. And then came along virtual reality, a miracle of human cleverness and imagination, and a place where he could be anything or do anything. For the first time he slipped the headset on. He hadn't expected to feel like finding a door he'd been pressing against his entire life. The next thing he knew, he'd found friends and people who understood him, and the same forces had brought him to his own dream. He thought back about the first time he had seen himself in the virtual mirror in his wolf form. The emotions that washed over him, they had been catastrophically beautiful. Of course, it wasn't real, but it had at least given him a vision of what it could be and what it would be like to look down and see paws and a muzzle. He had begged every old spirit and god, cast circles, whispered quiet prayers to the moon, dreaming of waking up one day and seeing those same paws and that tail. More than once he could have sworn he felt it resting against his leg in that moment of twilight before sleep. Throughout the years he had pleaded with angels and demons and demiurges, old things spoken of legend and lore, and every way he knew how to reach for magic in the world. But for all of his efforts, he couldn't will even a mote of dust to his heartfelt desires. VR hadn't given him magic exactly, but it had given him a mirror. The years he spent in VR had been wonderful, but sometimes a little sad. He could run through virtual forests and places alive with imagination, letting his heart soar, but it was always confined within the narrow porthole of that existence. There were times he wanted to tear the headset apart and leap into it fully. That ache never went away. It just had learned new shapes. He had planned a silly little event with the others for the 7-year anniversary of the group's get-together. All of them had been working on their avatars for it. He had taken every moment for months to push his direwolf Avi to the next level. He knew the others had been working on theirs too. He'd seen Pirari's early work with her dragon, even in its most rudimentary form. It was incredible. You could see the love in it. You could see every aching yearning, the wholeness of being, and that want and dream. The event was about celebration, sure, but it was also about proof that they existed in a way that they felt they should, the way they felt they did. His phone dinged again, this time a notification that the train was loading. He tugged his rolling suitcase behind him through the slush and snow until he reached the platform. Scanning the ticket on his phone, he boarded, pulling the luggage behind him, and trying not to bump into anybody as they settled into their seats. The ticket had at least gotten him a nice bench seat in the back of the train. He liked it there. It was the quietest place to sit. He stowed his bag in the overhead rack and sat down, and was curiously met by a crow perched just outside his window. It looked at him, little eyes blinking. It seemed to be completely unafraid. William was inches from it, face to face, only a pane of glass between them. "Well, hello there. Are you going to be joining us on this trip?" He laughed. The crow tapped 3 times on the glass and looked at him again and flew away. "Well, I hope that's not an ominous sign," he chuckled to himself. He stayed. The stay seated sign lit up and the train began to move. He looked out the window as they pulled away from the station. He couldn't quite make it out, but he thought he saw the crow again on the platform bouncing along, following the train for a bit before it took flight. Something about the movement felt like a hinge in the story, and he didn't really know why. His mind drifted back to the first days of virtual reality. He had always known about furries and had considered himself one for a long time until someone came up with the word Therian. It was an interesting term, heavy with the spiritual connotations and deeply personal. Even amongst furries, Therians were a strange lot. A lot of furries didn't have the same physical drive to want to be something else. Some did, sure, but for many it wasn't the same universal will to become. What furries had offered, though, was a creativity needed for such a world, much less the ability for him to see himself and those eyes, his eyes, set into that canine face. They had pushed the coding and the technology forward to make the experiences like this possible. One thing you could say about furries, though, they were a passionate lot. Hundreds of Discord channels solving movement problems, figuring out how to fly in a world coded, well, not coded for flight. How to have 4 legs instead of 2. He laughed to himself. Mark Zuckerberg would have an aneurysm realizing that the fucking furries could do something none of his multi-billion engineers could. He thought about Kale, another friend. William had never asked Kale if he was a Therian or not. Kale was a centipede avatar. Hundreds of little legs, clickety-clickety-clicking across the floor. It was a beautifully disturbing. William had reveled in its uniqueness. The chitinous body, the antennae, the compound eyes. Furries broke rules willingly, gleefully. He had many furry friends, beautiful, caring, wonderful furry friends. They accepted him, Therian or not, and he understood why. Furries ultimately run the internet, after all. There was no doubt about that. They knew furries in every branch of every military service. Furries at NASA, JPL, and European space agencies, furries who built fighter jets, and furries who flew them. If anything could say about them, they were truly unique and never boring. They also understood what it was to lose, what it was to be treated unfairly because you'd found a pathway to happiness. They were often pilloried for who they loved or who they were, or for dancing the wrong music or wearing the wrong clothes. They didn't want anyone to ever feel like that, so they made sure that you knew you were alive, you were beautiful, and you weren't alone. He didn't know if the world would ever understand them, but at least he understood each other, and that was enough. William pulled out his laptop to check the weather for the next few days. At least it wasn't going to be heavy snow. He loved the cabin, but being trapped anywhere was not a good idea. The 4x4 truck there would probably be enough to get him where he needed to go, but he didn't like driving in the snow. He'd worked on the cabin quite a bit, updating it with satellite and internet and direct link to the neighbor's Wi-Fi. Well, as direct a link Wi-Fi could be when fired down a mountain. It might have been rustic and old, but it was technologically sound. Satellite TVs, surround sound stereo, big screen, big comfy couches and chairs. From the outside, it looked like an old cabin with a bay window. Inside, it was large, relaxing space connected to the world. And at any time, he could step out into the porch and look into the forest. Some evenings, you could hear the wolves howl. You could watch foxes pounce nose first in the snow, trying to get on mouse or some other rodent hidden underneath the drifts. You could be connected to the whole world or be disconnected from it. Connected to nature itself. That balance in between worlds was why he kept coming back. He sent off emails to his neighbors letting them know he was arriving, asking if they had time to pick him up. John replied that he'd come and get him at the station. They'd have to stop by the gas station and supermarket for food. William would rather ride with John. He had a vehicle up to snuff for snow and ice. William remembered once taking Uber in a Prius. They skidded and slid all the way up the mountain. He thought he was going to die. They went sideways more than once. The train was finally pulling into the Buena Vista station, and he could see John there in the parking lot, ready to pick him up. One moment. They had made it up the mountainside without incident. John dropped William off at the cabin. They unloaded supplies, his luggage. William pulled out a 20 and tried to hand it to John for gas. John waved him off. No. Given the many times you've helped me with my computer and all the damn virus my kids get into, you don't owe me anything. William smiled. No, I insist. Everything costs so fucking much nowadays. John took the 20 from his hand. All right, if you absolutely insist. If you need anything, just let me know. Weather looks like it's going to be good, so you're not going to get stuck up here. William nodded, smiling a bit. He took long breaths, drinking in the air the pine scent. There was something more he couldn't put his finger on it, but it felt warm, even in the cold snow. Okay. Be safe on your way down. I'll see you later. The scent of pine and damp earth clung to William's worn flannel shirt with a comforting weight. He carried groceries and supplies into the house, and he began to check the security system to make sure everything was good. The cabin was unfortunately a bit cold. He went over to the thermostat and turned everything up. The quiet of the place settled around him like a blanket. Everything as he had left it. He started setting up his computer and testing the internet connection. Other things powered on and connected fine. The Discord chimed again. B for Badger. Hey, how we doing? You in the cabin now? William typed back. Yeah, getting things warmed up. We'll get started looking at the world again. We still have some work to do. Badger inquired. What are all these special files in here? What do these things do? Oh, those are for the effects for the event. Don't look at those. I don't want you to see them. I want it to be a surprise. Badger sent an arched eyebrow emoji. Oh, Magic secrets you are keeping from us, are you? Now is not the time to do your Yoda impressions, William replied. Once things warm up, I'll be getting on. It's a little chilly in here. Discord ding again. It was Sanala. Hey there, big fluffy wolf, what are you doing? He could hear her voice in his head, always a bit too chipper. William replied, just got to the cabin, getting things set up so I can work on the instance for the event. What about you, big kitty cat? Trying to figure out how I can get the day off for the little party, or at least afterwards. I want to be able to sleep, because after all, we're scattered across 5 different time zones. Too true, William responded. Don't you think it's a bit elaborate for a party? She asked. Well, William typed, it's been 7 years since we've known each other. I just wish everybody could be in on this. But it's in the middle of the week and people have work, and of course the planet keeps turning, and we still need to make sure the record of this, we record a video of this. I promise it's going to be pretty. I had a lot of help from a lot of others to set me up with the special effects. He put special effects in quotes and added a wink emoji. Sanala replied, Yeah, right, last time we had special effects. I think you about crushed everybody in the instance. Computers burning. Don't worry, I learned the lesson. I know how to get and I know I got a ration of shit for it, but it'll be fine, I promise this time. William laughed to himself. He kind of deserved it, too. He wanted to do something truly spectacular, but he had gone too far. Not everybody had a rig like his, and, well, he enjoyed showing off what he had learned. The last advance had crawled down to 10 frames. I promise it'll be good this time. Badger's keeping me on the straight and narrow. Speaking of which, how's your avatar coming? You've been especially secretive about it. Sanala replied, My Panther Avi has never looked like this. If anything, I'm going to thank you. I didn't want to be left behind looking rough for the event, and it forced me out of my comfort zone. The other members helped a lot. It's going to be very, very cool. I can't wait till you see it. I can actually prowl now. The blend shapes are so much better. Williams responded, Sounds cool. Can't wait to see it. What are you going to use for the human avatar for the event? She tossed in a cringe-emoji. Ugh. It's a stupid human suit. Let's be honest, it's awful. Are we sure we actually have to do that part? It seems rather silly. Lol, yes. That's part of the ritual. You step into the stones, I say the magic words, and we all transform into our various dreams. Now, highly improved. We get to experience each other's creation. It's a bit of role play, a bit of fun walking down the road of what if magic was real. Don't worry, it won't be long. The world is large. It's 6 kilometers square. Plenty of places to run, to hide, to stalk, and fly. Sanala replied, Ferraris and Gold are going to love that. Open flight? William sent a smile emoji. Oh yes, latest version has banking flight. It's going to be so pretty. Da-ding! There was another message. Hey, Stinky Dog, what are you doing? William rolled his eyes. Same thing I do every night, Trash Panda. Try and make something cool, try and be something cool, and listen to you telling me how uncool I am. It was Frank. Frank the raccoon. If you ever took anything too seriously or not serious enough, he made sure to ground your ass in reality. Yeah. Wine, awoo, and all that shit, you turbo football. Given all the work I'm doing on this avatar of mine right now, you better make it worth my while. Or so help me God, I'm going to poop in your shoe. Sure, Frank, you're going to come all the way to Colorado to poop in my shoe. Don't you dare test me. Don't you dare test me, Stinky Dog. I will find you. I am expecting nothing but the best. Steven Spielberg himself should cry at the sight of this anniversary celebration. I'm expecting tears, nothing less. Well, goddamn, Frank, no pressure, William laughed. Frank replied, But no, seriously. I'm looking forward to this, you big drooling dog. I remember how we met. You looking like a noble beastie, a damn gigantic wolf thing, and I'm crawling out of a trash can in my instance. You're always cool with me, so it's all the love, even if you are a stinky dog. The room had finally warmed to a livable temperature. With the dehumidifiers running, it stayed dry enough that nothing was slick with condensation. William sent out a notice to everyone. Gotta cut this short. Need to sync up with Badger. See what's going on with the instance. And see if we can iron out the problems. If any. I'll be back later this evening. We'll chisel away as we go. I'll see if we can get to the core of the issues. Talk soon. He'd finished setting up, checking all the PC connections, and got the headset and controllers running. It wasn't long before he was in VR. And just like that, the cabin fell away. He entered the test instance of the world in the virtual sky. The moon seemed impossibly large, a silver dollar hanging in velvet. He stood on a mossy knoll, ancient stones forming a crumbling circle around him. The digital glade was painstaking replica of a place only ever seen in books, now made as real as it could be with the help of his otter friend, Baron. Baron had been living in Scotland, and he had taken great pains with the photogrammetry of the Callanish standing stones. It was utterly beautiful. Badger had done a lot of work here, dialing back and detailing the resolution, filling in the gaps. But here it was. Even in the virtual world, the place seemed to hum with history, the echo of ancient power that once resided there. There is an audio channel. Each stone had a low vibration, a low-frequency harmonic meant to sit right on the edge of your senses to blend in with the wind and rustling grass. William was transfixed. His great big wolf form trotted out the path between the stones, tail brushing again a couple as he passed. He hadn't even noticed Badger trundling up behind him. Hey, I know I'm short, but I'm here too. Oh, sorry. William will have to look down. And there Badger was, nearly underfoot in all of his glory, like a miniature furry tank with claws. Yeah, it's okay, he said, but honey badger don't give a fuck. Well, that would be true if you're a honey badger, but you're not. You're a European badger, and the best I would expect from you is to bring me in for tea. Okay, fine, but you're right, Badger grumbled. But it'll be angry tea, no sugar, only a little milk, and you'll have to beg for the milk. William barked out a laugh. You did a hell of a job, Badger. Honestly, I'm blown away. I mean, really blown away. My computer isn't having a meltdown. It was really beautiful. I thought you'd be done. I thought I'd done something with all the meshes, but wow, you just took it to another level. Yeah, Badger said. I had to pull some magic out of my arse just to get it not to suck. But hey, ready for the tour? Yeah, pretty much, damn straight I am. William let his mind drift, imagining what it'd feel like with real grass underneath his paws. Some of the finest detail were there, as long as you didn't look too closely. He adjusted his headset, recentering his vision on the lenses so the sweet spot clicked into place. It was even better now. The design of the stones seemed to form separate pathways. He'd chosen it that way because nature of the ritual. In his head, their happy little band of representatives of earth, wind, water, and fire. He looked over at Badger. So we have confirmation for everyone coming? Badger shook his head. I'm afraid not. Schedules are just that kind of screwed for a lot of people. But hey, the instance will be up afterwards for people to see what's going on and what we did here. He paused and then added, I didn't touch any of your settings for the standing stones here. I'm sure you're not going to crash us like you did last time. He laughed. No, it's going to be okay, I promise. It's all shaders and they're only 15k apiece. just to add the ambience to the darkness. Badger nodded. Well, that'll work. The world's heavy enough as it is. It took a lot to keep the resolution high enough to make it convincing. William walked around the central stones, looking deeply into them under the moonlight. The artificial glow, as it was still beautiful. All baked-in lighting, eh? Badger nodded again. Yeah, we had to do a number of things, tricks here and there. We'll try and tease it out so people don't get absolutely crushed. There are a lot of polys in here, even if they were decimated. William reached out with a virtual forepaw and put it dead center on one of the stones. God, I can almost feel it. It's almost like it's alive. Well, imagination will do that too, Badger said. William nodded. So I can go ahead and see this in the daylight? I want to see this full expanse. Where are the day-night controls for the world? Badger trundled over to a set of stones on the back side. Here. See the little visibility? Click it. Click on it. William clicked on where Badger indicated, and sure enough, there were controls for adjusting bloom, light, dark, shading, and a dozen other tweaks. Boy, you added a bunch of controls here. If anyone has any problem, they're going to easily be able to rectify it. Badger smiled, attempting a vicious grin that only came off as goofy with his black and white striped face. Well, given everything that happened last time, best to give people options. The gigantic wolf turned the dial from night towards day. The stars reeled past into a sunrise that filled the valley, and it took his breath away. Oh, gods, I'm glad you kept the real-time shadows. The stones left long, stretching silhouettes across the artificial dawn. He stepped between them, watching his own lupine shadow lope along beside him. He watched the grasses and the flowers in the fields, far into the distance, move against the wind. And then just for a flicker he thought he heard another voice. Not loud, not clear, more of a shape of a sound than the sound itself. A whisper that could have been a memory, or a longing, or something waiting in the seams of the world. He stopped. Are we the only ones in here? He asked, glancing back at the Badger. Badger trundled along behind him. Nope, we'd see notification if somebody entered. William checked the user list anyways. No, just us two. Did you add anything to the audio channel? Badger shook his head. No, special effects are all you. I only added what was needed to make this thing stable. Sinking the moon over Scotland with here is for getting the day and night to breathe in the same rhythm took some persuasion. His grin went crooked with pride. Non-native calls. Stuff the platform normally rejects. Breaking the rules again, are you? William's ears flicked forward, and the awe of him softened into a smile. So you're not hearing things, Wolf? Badger looked at him, concerned. No, not really. He looked out over the valley again, and for a moment the hope in his chest felt almost tangible. Just the heart of wishing for what the heart wishes for. He turned back to the valley. At any rate, this looks great. I'm going to test a few interactions as people come in, as things are going to happen. He began pacing the paths with a planner's eye. Those of the wind will come out from the top and put it up on the hill. You'll have them come down along the stones. Those of water would come in over there from the west. He pointed toward the shoreline in the distance. There were a lot of bog rivers here, but there was a serious shoreline. Those of earth would walk through a pathway from the south, and those of fire, they'd come in from the north. He looked around again, satisfied. Getting rid of all the modern roads, parking lots, and such. It looks great. It's like I'd imagine it would be before mechanization, before mankind dropped trash everywhere and set up places to sell shit. Badger trundled up to one of the stones in the center. Just low enough for him to crawl onto with his claws, he sat there looking at William. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd want to get rid of all the unneeded stuff. Don't need roadways here. Certainly don't need gift shops and fences. Okay. William said as he walked down through the grass, tilting his head from side to side like a confused dog trying to figure out what wasn't quite right. His ears perked forward. I'm going to go ahead and test a few things for the special effects. Badger put on an exaggerated hurt. And let me guess, you don't want me in here? You're going to throw me out? The lonely little badger after all of his work? William snorted. It's supposed to be a surprise badger. It really is. I think you're going to love it, but I want to run through it and make sure nothing's broken. He blinked and then hesitated. Why does it seem larger than I originally designed it off the photogrammetry? Badger gave him a toothy smile. Oh, that. Yeah. We actually got a good measurement on one of the stones. Then I scaled everything up accordingly. Everything should be 1-to-1 now. You built something a bit shorter than it was originally. Oh, okay, that's it. William nodded slowly. Yeah, I felt there was something off. 1-to-1 makes sense, as long as everything's scaled exactly the same. Badger clambered his way down from the stones into an open area. Okay, it's all yours. Send me a message when you're done, and I'll get back to it. Let me know if you find any problems. William dipped his canine head in agreement. Badger laughed. And no peeing on the stones, amongst other things. That'd be bad juju. William groaned. I am going to bite you so hard, I swear. Badger just kept laughing. The great thick pelt of the badger was easily evident as he turned to go. Right, okay. Let me go ahead and get things started. I'll see you in a bit. William watched the badger vanish in a shower of gold and sparkles, as if he had been lifted out of the world by a Star Trek transporter. When the last glittering motes had dissolved, William stood there alone amongst the stones, a wolfish grin curling across his muzzle. All right, then. He trotted to the circle again, checking everything. There was no reason to pull people out of the experience if something wasn't right. He paused at each stone, reminding himself not to examine too closely. There were limits to things that simply could not be done without crashing someone's computer into smoldering ruin. Satisfied, William returned to the controls and set the moon directly overhead, just as it would hang above them on the night of the party. He then began turning on the toggles for the effects. Nothing flashy at first. Simple, reverent. As people walked along the stones, each standard light would awaken and turn neither into nor harsh nor theatrical. It would be blues and greens and amber fire, each path and color its own right, each drawing inward, culminating at the center, where all the hues would mix into a single radiant light, a light like moonlight. And it would be poured into a bowl and set spinning in the very center. The only instruction he'd given anyone with the point light system was this. The moment the white light engulfs the circle, switch from your human avatars into your new ones. They would step into that glow and see each other again in the renewed forms. And when the radiance dimmed, what remained at the center would be the ghostly image of the moon goddess, Luna. Her long hair rippled with the sheen of aurora greens and blues woven into silver. Her dress would fall in pale, quiet folds, and she would regard each one of them in turn with a gentle smile and a nod, as if acknowledging something sacred in what they had built together. She then would drift heavenwards, rising towards the moon overhead. And that's when the party would truly begin. They would get to enjoy each other's expression of self-examination and creation. A little stronger, a little more true. I was wondering and wonder about VR. that it always got a little better. It had always been the way of this place. Something new. Smoke and mirrors done with care, the shadows it cast were ghostly as the stones remembered their own weight. Always something new. Always something greater if you had the heart to keep reaching for it. William pulled up a personal mirror to see him in that light. The sight was more than he had hoped for, more than he had expected. All he had to do was just squint a little, and it felt truly real, or at least as real as dreams could be. He quickly loaded his new avatar in place. He wanted to see it under the moonlight, and he wasn't disappointed. He could see his muzzle clearly now, the whiskers catching the glow as they twitched. It added another level of completeness that he hadn't realized he'd been starving for. After all those years of wishing, he was excited to see everyone else, and also quietly, bitterly disappointed that not everyone would be there. But people had realized in meat space to manage, as they all did. That was just the shape of things, the way they were now. Still, the instants would live, everyone would come through eventually, at their own pace, and see what they had made for this anniversary. He moved from stone to stone, watching his shadow glide across the ancient faces. The magical fire effects were subtle, no roaring inferno, just enough flame light to feel like a breath in the dark. Then he froze. A seam, a faint corner where the stone geometry wasn't sealing perfectly at this angle. He could see through the edge. "Damn it," he muttered. He made a note. He'd have to spend the night tightening that, and any others that he found. It wasn't like he was obsessed. It was because he wanted it to be beautiful. Because there were places that deserved not to be half done, and this was one of them. He toggled back to the day and looked up. A few birds crossed the sky, across the sun and clouds. "Well, damn," he said softly. He was very surprised. That was a nice touch. He'd given Badger credit already, but maybe not enough. That was the thing about him. You blink and he'd quietly done something elegant. William checked the open flight system again. Yep, still there, still working. He slipped into an avian form and rose a few feet on test flaps. The air caught him smoothly, banking clean and easy. Good. He wouldn't catch hell if it wasn't right. He settled back into his wolf form and padded away from the stones into the tall grass. The wind of the digital rolled over the tops like ocean swells. He sat down and looked back at the standing stones, and then wheeled it back into the night phase, the moon overhead once again. 5,000 years old. 5,000 years in the world they had been born into. Could people who have raised them ever imagine something like this? Or had they imagined even greater things in their own way? No way to know. What he did know was that their quiet wonder had been carried forward, recreated here for anyone who wanted to see it. A place to walk, and to walk amongst it. To feel the hush in their bones, the reverence of it. He let himself sit there longer than he meant to. From this distance, the stones were not just objects, they were witnesses. Their ring held the valley like a cupped hand, and the paths Badger had coaxed out of the wireframe and texture felt less like a game design and more like an intention. The grasses whispered and folded around his paws, and the soundtrack stayed just low enough that it seemed to rise out of the earth itself. William closed his eyes and then opened them again, half expecting the illusion to shatter. It didn't. Even in pixels, the world had weight. It had patience. It had offered itself without demanding belief. He had read once that sacred places were defined by the way people behaved inside them. Here, in this strange stitched-together glen, he had found himself quieting, the way you did in old cathedrals or on the edge of a frozen lake. You didn't have to be told to whisper. The place taught you. He stood and padded forward through the swaying grass, letting the terrain pull him the way a shore pulls a tide. A gentle rise led to a low ridge. From there he could see the full shape of the valley, the standing stones like a spine of something sleeping. The faint sheen of water to the west, the darker streaks of the forest and the brush to the south, and the northern patch angling into the shadowed hills. He watched and walked each route, the way he imagined he'd walk in on the night of the party. Wind would come from above, slipping down the hill as if they had been born in a cloud and returning to it. Water from the west, soft-footed and shared like the river finding its bed. The earth from the south, steadied and unhurried. Fire from the north, bright-hearted and reckless, even in their new skins. He stopped now and then, not to inspect the cold mechanical sense, but to listen to the small harmonics beneath each stone, the way the light changed as he crossed their shadows, the way the world held together when he wasn't looking straight at it. Sometimes the smallest things were that betrayed their dream. The texture seam, the shadow that didn't know where to fall, the tree line that repeated too obviously. He found two of those things along the far southern edge. Clump of bushes that looked a little too identical, and one patch of grass whose wind loop was out of rhythm. He marked them, gentle as a doctor placing a hand on a fevered brow. Easy fixes, he told himself. They won't notice, not unless they're trying to. But still he wanted to mend them, not because anyone would complain, but because he wanted the world to feel like it was welcoming them. He wandered to the western shore. The water there was a pane of dark glass tickling softly with the simulated waves. When he leaned close, the moonlight braided itself into silver threads across its surface. It made his heart tighten for reasons he couldn't quite name. He watched the reflections for a while in his own wolf form, the stones behind him and the moon high, were indifferent, but yet kind, somehow. The air smelled like nothing, of course. Code didn't have a scent, but his mind supplied it anyways. Salt and peat, cold moss, the faint sweetness of heather carried from a place that wasn't here. He wondered if Baron had smelled this at Kalnash when he was doing his scans, so meticulously, so careful, and whether some echo of that day had slipped into the world without anybody noticing. Places remember, he thought, or maybe people did, and carried those memories into every model they touched. He returned towards the center by a different path. Each step felt like testing a bridge meant to invite friends across. Not for danger, but for trust. Near the northern rise, he paused again. The moon seemed closer here, huge and low, as if he could reach up and press a paw against its face. He found himself wondering what it'd be like to stand here with everyone in their new selves. What it would look like under this light, how they'd move, and whether anyone would cry, or whether he would. A strict, practical voice inside him reminded him to check the skybox transitions, the fog distance, the load-on entry spawn points. He did. All of it looked right. But the louder part of him was quietly praying without words, without ritual, just a raw wishing that his friends would feel what he felt, that the world would hold them. He looked towards the nearest stone, still a ways off. Something moved there. He squinted through the pixelation of his headset. Oh, you got to be kidding me, he breathed. A crow stood upon the stone staring at him. He dipped into the menu to stand and walk over. But when he looked back, it was gone. Great, he thought. Am I hallucinating now? That's perfect. He whistled the first bars of It's a Kind of Magic under his breath and laughed once, just to shake the feeling loose. Maybe it was something Badger had added without telling him or mentioning. Maybe he's making a big deal out of nothing. By the time he reached the center stones again, sure enough, there was a crow. Well, this one he easily recognized. It was a Unity asset. Head twitching, eyes blinking in the familiar loop. Oh, he exhaled, half amused and half relieved. Okay, whatever. Probably bundled in with something else. He'd have to ask Badger about it later. But now he started the music in the instance again. It was lilting and soft, beckoning from the center circle like a candle in a window. His walk-through had took him to the very edges of the world and back. The moonlight over the center held just enough gravity to orient anybody who wandered. The ambience was bright enough for flowers to soar over the valley, and the tall grass and the clustered shrubs gave a place of texture, without choking anybody's GPU. There was a lot to see here. But then again, there were limits. Even a dream had to obey its physics. He heard a familiar ba-ding as a discreet message began chiming left and right. Oh, right. People waking up, scattered across 5 time zones. He'd hoped the timing would be perfect. At least no one would be up too early or too late. William slid his headset off and pulled up Discord. Faroon. So are you going to invite me into the world or what? Faroon was the resident golden eagle of the group, the one who led several Flyers clubs on the platform. William tied back. It's meant to be a surprise for everyone. Don't worry, I'm making sure you'll be able to fly. Faroon responded. Shouldn't I be the one who just makes the decide if it works properly? I mean, really giant wolves don't have wings. William sent a smiling emoji. Maybe I should get some. What do you think? Oh, come on. We already have a good idea what you're doing. Just a few of you knowing all the secrets is no fun. William sent a shrug emoji. Look at it this way. If it doesn't work up to your standards, then you can peck me and pull my fluff out and make yourself a nest with it. Have trust in the process. It's going to be great. But I did find some problems. I need to take care of them before anybody sees it. I need to do that. We have a few days. Just hang in there with me, all right? William could hear the groan in his head as Faroon didn't get his way. Fine. I'll let you get back to your little magic woo-woo thing. But remember, flies that can't fly become bitchy birds. Will I see you on later night, Wolf? Are you working on the instance all night? I'll try to be on. I need to be honest. I just took a run to the forest. Personally, I'll tell you, I hated the flight to Denver. My laptop nearly knocked my teeth out during the turbulence. A laugh emoji popped up immediately. No. See? This is what happens when you don't capitulate to the bird gods. Obey the bird gods! You must obey the bird gods. William replied, Right. So you're Horus now. Going to do a name change? Get some Egyptian markings going on? Faroon, maybe. Would it allow me to get into the world? No, William typed. I'm afraid not. Not even the gods can get in right now. It isn't finished yet. He softened with another smile. I'll let you test the flight systems ahead of the event if I get it done in time. I have to go back and finish my walkthrough. See you later. William put the headset back on. He slid his hands into the controllers. A chill ran up the back of his neck for a split second. For just a second, he could have sworn he was being watched. Eerie. The wind rose. Somewhere close, the sounds of wings brushed the air. William went still, listening to the hush of grass as the soft breath of the world. Right, he murmured, trying for humor and not quite landing it. I'm going to have to talk to about Badger along those files. And that is our first 2 chapters of our book. I'm hopeful that some of the missteps you will have patience for. It's been a very exhausting day, but I promise to do better in the future here. And I'm sorry if I missed any notifications or anything else here. I do care about all of you, and I wish you all the best. We'll talk about the story as an overall, that this is a story I told myself many, many years ago. I often did that. There was no VR back then, and there certainly wasn't anyone at that time that I could talk to. But now here I am with you. So what we're going to do next here is I'm just going to review a few things, make sure everything's working. And for everyone here who is interested, I'm going to go ahead and take you on a little journey through this world and show you what it's about. So let me go ahead and close up our book for today. We're still figuring a few things out with how this format's going to work. But thank you for hearing the first 2 chapters of this. If you think that you could go longer, I will do my best to have everything ready for our next reading. I will be doing several other events in VR and streaming them for people, so you can see some of the many worlds that I've been to and the many experiences that I've had. And maybe you might find some magic here yourself. I want to make sure that I'm not boring anyone, you know. He keeps talking and he keeps going on. I could go on for 4 or 5 hours easily. But obviously, let's see, how long have we been up so far? Time sort of flies by, doesn't it? It looks like maybe about an hour or so. At any rate, let me turn some knobs and make some things work here, and then we'll go on a little journey about this world. This is Natura's Queendom. This is a wonderful place that won a lot of awards, and there's a lot to see here. And it's one of the very inspiring worlds that you may find your way to. So, just a moment. All right. Yay, special effects. So this is our first attempt for those who are coming in. I do hope that if you say do more, then we'll do 2 hours next time if you would like. Let's untuck my wings. There we go. And then we will unlock our seating. And then we will get off my butt. Because obviously nobody wants to see me dragging my ass around like I have worms or something. So, welcome to Nashura's Queendom. We will come back to this world again. It has some very special charms, and it is quite a delight. I am going to scale up, suddenly realizing that I'm a tiny lion in comparison to what I normally am. Hang on for a second. We're going to have to fix that. I'm off by a meter. There we are. Okay. Oh, did it? Yeah. Oh, I think it limits your height here if you don't come in full size. Oops. But this world is done mostly in what is known as tilt brush. If you didn't know what that is, tilt brush is a system that allows you to paint things into existence. Painting in 3D. And let me go ahead and pull up so I can see people's messaging and I can respond to them. I am not ignoring you. I love you all so very much. Okay, we'll do that. All right, let me do this then. Bits and bobs and buttons. So many buttons. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and walk through here and show this rather incredible world. I'm going to go ahead and occasionally stop and turn. All of this existed in somebody's imagination as part of somebody's dream. What a beautiful time to be alive. We're going ahead and sneak through here. This is got a little, oh, I went too fast. A little alcove of light. And that'll carry us to a very high place. And I better check to see if we have our music. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to move the camera. And now a slow turn. Sometimes it's worlds like this that makes me realize the impossible capacity for imagination we have. We live our lives, and so many times nobody gets to see, nobody's aware of what we're capable of. changes you once you've been here for a bit. Sadly, a lot of people will spend their time in a single room or a single world, only go to the clubs, and then never realize what's out there. And then you realize this is us. These things exist inside of us. And you realize how beautiful humanity can be. It's all here for us. It's always been inside of us. I'll do my best to share my stories with you. And we'll find our way. Anything. I want you all to believe in yourselves. You're destined for greater things. Give me a moment as I adjust my camera once again. Now then. Aw, Thule, love you. Love you so much. You're such a wonderful soul, and you put up with my bollocks so much. Let's see here. Alright. Further up and further in, as they say. I wasn't sure whether or not book readings in VR were going to be a thing that people were going to be interested in. Not very exciting. I will say this place does have a tendency to keep calling me back. If anybody has any questions for me, anything they'd like to talk about, I'm open to it. I'll get down to the river here and head on over to the fire. I know that Thule is on his way.
Come with me and you'll see why I'm on so many psychiatric medications.
Oh, Thule. Oh, my dear son. So, how was it?
I thought it was lovely. I was listening to you while I was just lounging about in the Temple of Time.
Well, it's a good place to listen to a story, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get over my own fears and how unsure I am about telling such stories. We haven't even got into any sort of the exciting bits yet, but, you know, it's about setting a scene, I suppose.
You did beautifully.
Oh, well, thank you.
The best thing you can always do is just be yourself. People love you for who you are.
Well, I won't make people happy. I don't want to bore anyone. By the way, if anybody wants me to read things, I will read things for you. As soon as I make it to affiliate, I suppose.
So, just to put this out here, you may not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's because you're champagne, my darling. It's because you're in a league of your own.
You know, that sits right up there for me as, but she's got a really nice personality.
Oh my god. If it makes you feel any better, I've never heard a mean word about you.
Oh, that's true. Well, may be true, maybe not true. But
I never lie.
I don't know. I guess there's... I don't know. How many people are watching right now?
I'm not going to tell you that. It'll mess with you. You should have seen how many people were watching when you were reading.
Oh. Did a bunch of people leave after I stopped reading?
Oh, people dip in, people dip out.
Oh.
So, a lot of times with a count, it fluctuates.
Right.
Mine does all the time. Nothing bad.
Fluctuations in the energy stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Some days I might have 12 viewers. Some days I might have 52 viewers. It just kind of depends on the day, depends on the time, things like that. There's a lot of variables. But never be disheartened by numbers. Numbers are not important. Not in the grand scheme of things. It really depends on, you know, are people enjoying your content? Are you being fresh with your content? Or are you being stagnant? Are you being yourself, or do you feel like you're having to, you know, play a part?
Right.
And in my opinion, I think the greatest aspect of being an entertainer, being a storyteller, being a content creator, is simply just being you. And people will love what you do if it resonates with them. You know, like me, I know I'm not, you know, everyone's kind of vibe. You know, there are certain things that I do that maybe some people don't watch me. They'll still pop in every now and again, but, you know, they're not frequent.
Right.
But never be disheartened by that. You just have to keep pushing. And then the right people find you, and then they're like, they'll want to watch you every time you go live.
Hello,
They'll get
Fishy
excited when
Violet.
they get a notification.
We're going to be on for a little bit longer here. We're probably going to bop through a few worlds that are very special to me. I'm probably going to do 2 hours next time and see how that goes. I don't know. You can probably clarify this for me. If somebody is live streaming, can a person scroll back to the beginning of the stream and watch it from the beginning of the stream?
If you post a VOD, yes. But if you are live, no. It can't rewind you. Only after it's posted.
Only if it's posted. Okay. All right. Well, the VOD will be up, and then I'll be posting it onto YouTube as well. Oh, I made so many missteps there. I made so many.
It was your first time.
I was like a grade 3. Oh, Mummy, I want to tell my story. Oh, yeah, something like that. I just wanted to tell a story to everyone. And I want everybody to love me. No, no, not really, but just... Well, I want people to be happy. Okay. A blue screen. I'm a blue lion right now, so I might as well blue screen. Yes.
So, Protogen, as to your comment, all VODs are saved. However, if he chooses not to post them, then he'll have to download them to save them because they're only kept for a certain period of time. So you'll want to keep
Right.
an eye on those.
So I'm
And you
actually
can- Okay.
uploading the VODs to YouTube.
Oh. There you go.
So and I just need to make sure I get all of the
You can post the YouTube videos on your Blue
hello.
Sky. Aw, hi Sage.
Hello,
Says, don't feel
Sage.
sad, cutie.
Well, you know, it just I guess my nerves got the better of me, and I tried to rush at times, and I should have just.
But that makes you genuine.
Spoke.
You're trying to get a flow with it. And that takes time. You don't have to feel self-conscious about it. You're doing wonderfully. You're doing better than I did when I started.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you, Thule. I appreciate it.
And I'm not just blowing smoke up your tail hole. I really am being honest.
Well, got a number of things we've got to fix and make things a little easier for me to set up the book and all of that, and I was
We'll
all
figure it out.
a little too rushed. I should have done better. Hang on for a
I do
moment.
like the book, though.
You like the
Okay.
book? You like my book?
It's very pretty. It reminds me of the Book of Ages.
Right. Okay.
Not necessarily
Let's
the Book
see.
of Life. That's a little bit more like a flashbang. And then the Book of the Damned, well, that's written in blood, so there's
I'll
that.
go ahead and pause the music for now. So yeah. So that happened.
God.
That was a thing.
Frames are really nice here.
Yeah. And believe it or not,
Do you know
if
what this reminds me of?
Mm.
This reminds me of the other world.
Yeah.
Or Pandora.
This
Depending.
this was created by somebody who had fairies on the mind. It's very much Natura's Queendom is absolutely a fey haven of its own. And
I guess it's appropriate I'm here.
it's appropriate that you're here. Yes, this is exactly how I imagine a fairy world would look like. Yes, and there are just so many places that are so inspiring.
And the Flyan found him.
And
You knew him to be a fairy.
yes. Oh, let me go ahead and grab
Well,
something
no,
to drink
Mommy's
here real
proud of you
quick.
too.
Wife is back
Yeah,
home.
you go ahead.
One moment here.
Yeah, I'll just talk to your chat so that way they don't... Wait, where are they? Where'd they go? Oh my gods, there's such a large frog.
Yes, that is a very large frog.
Oh, there they are.
Okay, let's see here.
That's one thing that's going to be fun when you do hit affiliate and get redeems on your channel. That'll be fun.
Redeemed.
what to call
Redeemed. I'll be redeemed.
You know, you'll have to think of your points name. Flyin' feathers? Or just feathers. We could just find like these really pretty ones that look like this.
Right.
And then as many feathers as they have, they get to do a specific redeem. Like a request of you.
Oh, okay.
Or just something like a blurb. Like, I have one whenever people click it. It's like, you know, there's some will be songs, or one is Jennifer Coolidge, where it's like, here I am again, surrounded by gays.
Oh, either my daughter or my wife is petting my head right now. I love you. You going to bed? Oh,
Is it Mummy?
it's Mummy. Mummy is on.
Yay.
Yes. Well, I read my story for an hour, and the people who are here, I believe, liked it. There may be some people that didn't. I don't know. They haven't said anything, so hopefully.
I've seen a lot of comments while you were reading that you missed. Everyone was enjoying themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going all the way back, and I did not see a single bad thing. But I mean, in retrospect, people always love to hear you talk. Jag is like, it was amazing, all caps.
Okay. All right. Let me see.
Sage says, drink your water, don't push yourself. Fishy's putting some hearts.
Oh, well, thank you, so. All right,
Yeah.
let's see here.
I do love a good story.
Well, we're up to 173 followers now.
Oh, you popped up while you were doing
Yes.
I heard a dingle dingle every so often, so you did get some follows.
Oh.
Dragonfly.
Okay. So next time I will have 2 hours worth of it. So I think I will probably make this a Sunday regular if everybody agrees. I will be doing other stuff in VR and on the stream during the week, and we'll do all sorts of things. I suppose I might even play. Oh, excuse me. Oh my. The Sunday sermon of story. Yes, the trust me, it gets interesting. It gets very interesting. I'm not going to do the break any spoilers or anything.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers. But yeah, and technically it should be 2 books, but we'll see how that goes. You know, it's whether or not I go into fantastic detail like I sometimes do with stuff. Anyway, but yeah, so we'll do that. I might do a game. I might stream. I don't know. Do you stream games very often, Thule?
So normally my gaming streams are Tuesdays and Saturdays. My Saturday ones being the lengthiest. And we've been doing Kingdom Hearts 3, and this is my first ever playing it, and it's been quite lovely, but Saturday I was very under the weather, so I didn't end up doing it. And that's one thing you always want to be periodic with, is that you don't have to stick with the specific schedule. You know,
Right.
I try to keep things changing, you know. Maybe one Tuesday I'll feel good enough where I don't want to sit on my lily white ass and I actually want to
Right.
be in VR. It's whatever you feel drawn to do. Switching up the dynamic is fun, especially when it's games that you can play with your friends.
That'd be kind of nice. I don't know. Is Kingdom Hearts multiplayer or single player?
That is single player,
That is
but there's
single
other multiplayer games that I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I have a few. I think I might show people Jump Space. It's actually turning out to be, as an early access game. It's actually showing that they're listening to the players, and it's actually turning into something pretty cool. It's like
And you have Steam, don't you?
yeah, I have Steam. Yeah, I have all
Okay,
sorts
well,
of-
maybe you should think about adding some games on your wish list. You never know what might pop up.
Don't you dare! I love you. God.
I didn't say it would be just me.
Oh.
Control what other people do.
Right. There are a few that I would love to play, and maybe stream while playing them at the same time and give commentary on them.
One person in particular who's very fond of you, who's very dangerous about gifting games, so, be on the lookout for that.
Uh-huh. Okay. I will watch out for them. I'll be very, very cautious. Right.
Not gonna tell you
jeez.
who it is either. If anything happens, you'll know.
Wee, floaty. Wee, floaty. So this is Nitara's Queendom. And we're going to go ahead and head to another world here in a little bit. And by the way, I do take suggestions. I would like to probably go to a world that has flying in it, because I have the intent of, the kind of giving a context of what flight and VR chat is like now. It really is a freeing experience, and it's one of the ways that I probably get the I don't know, there's just a level of expressed freedom that comes out of it, that now that it's gotten so good, it has become so well done, that it's just part of you. And what are you over there about? What's that?
People are saying, that they would love to see you game. They think you're doing amazing. One person that made me do the Joey. It goes both ways. Just casually drop your game wish list on the ground, and maybe viewers will have a gander. That's one thing you're going to have to get used to, that I had to get used to, and I can tell you it does make you uncomfortable at first, because especially if you're not used to that kind of attention.
Well,
and
it's not so
affection.
much that. Okay, no, I'll explain this. I just want to make sure people understood that I'm not doing it for that. Does that make any sense? That I'm just happy
It
to make
does.
people happy.
I'm doing this as a living out of both desperation, and it's the one thing I've always dreamed of doing.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't my core reasoning behind it.
Well,
But basically what it is, you have to become comfortable with people showing you adoration. You have to be
Ooh,
willing
you know
to
how I am
allow
about
people
that. I don't do with a few
yes.
surprises. I don't.
I know, but see, if people want to see you succeed, they're going to do things. I
Right.
only have full body because of one of my best friends.
Oh,
I only have VR because of Jax. I only have a lot of the things that I have because of members and my very dearest friends, people who love me and who became a part of the community, and that's
Right.
what you're now building yourself. You've always been a part of the furry community, and now you're building something all on your own.
well, technically
You
not.
just
Gonna
wanna
give it
be a
all the
part of
help
it.
I need to just to flip the levers and twist the knobs and push the
Yes.
buttons and not lose my. I swear I'm going to have to get on like 2 hours before, and so I can get myself calmed down enough after. So everyone, basically, I came in here realizing that we'd made a bunch of changes to the system, and I hadn't tested any of it.
Well, just to clarify, you're the streamer, so you're doing this on your own.
Right.
But always
right.
acknowledge the people who helped you get there. I wouldn't be
Yes.
who I am today without my community or my fur family, or you for that matter.
Oh.
Each and every soul is precious and pure and irreplaceable. And that's something that I always shared in common.
Right.
You love others, and people feel that. And that's what makes a good content creator, because sometimes people don't want entertainment. They want warmth. They want calmness. Life is stressful. Life can be exhausting. Life can be fucking traumatic. How better
Right.
to spend your time by having a nice cup of tea, putting on a kigu or a blankie, or just, sitting with your pets and listening to a storyteller. Just with a warm, embracing voice.
So what you're saying is that my secret wish of making a living by being a lion on the internet might be truthfully possible. Nobody knows that you're a lion on the internet. Oh, maybe we'll see. That's.
We just love our flying on the internet.
Oh, the
Weird,
flying on the
but
internet.
It's true.
Oh.
And we love when Mom makes him go ooh ooh.
You are just you're in rare form. Okay, now I'm hearing dinging. I want to say hi to everybody. Yes, thank everybody who helped me get things working. I'm not going to touch a thing afterwards, though. I have learned my lesson. It's going to stay the way it is unless somebody really shows me something that I cannot live without. But that said, all right.
I
So-
had an idea.
Let's go do something fun.
That's right.
Okay, yes.
That's one thing you can make or redeem when you become affiliate.
Right.
Cutie Tau. And you can make it however many points you want it to be when you transform into your cutesy wootsy, like teeny tiny version.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you something here. You can feel free to judge me harshly for it, but you know, there was a point in which, obviously, because of the nature of this avatar, it's a bit, how can I say, unoptimal for some people. Let me go ahead and stand back up a little bit. Okay. So, you know, I got a bit tired of hearing about it. And so I took on, a friend of mine made a beautiful avatar for me. And I'm ever so thankful for it. Let me show you what we have. Okay. 1 second. Let's get into this. All right. Now, I would like a vote as to how many people would like a plushie version of this, so I can determine if I need to look into it. Okay.
I will pay out the tail. I want one.
Okay.
I want a 3D
And in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't work. Why did that work? Oh, no, I can just sneeze off the extra polys. All right, 1, 2, 3.
People are definitely screaming in chat to have a plushie of you. What do you all think of Daddy? Isn't he
Hi! All right, let me get standing here. All right, there we go. And now it's just. Yes,
You
for
are
1995, you too can have a Tau plushie. Yay! Yeah, I'll get my feet on the ground. There you
Now,
go.
does it come with or without the solar flare beam?
This is without. We have to be child safe.
Alright, oh yeah, that's true. Everyone is kind of losing their shit. You definitely want the plushie.
Yes, I am now low power Polly. I'm acceptable in all the different worlds.
You know, I mean, technically speaking, I think it'd also be a cool idea. You have a 3D printer. You could make Tau coins or Tau medallions. Like, have you just like, you know, like they used to have the silver dollars that were like the big thing that everyone wanted to collect.
My God.
Like, just imagine your face, side profile, looking all majestic, and then it's you on the front of the coin, and then when they flip the coin, it's your book opened up with a little quill on the side.
Do you know that I have the capacity to electroplate 3D prints?
Oh, you... Oh. You're gonna have so much fun with this. You're gonna have
Oh
your own
my
merch.
God. 3D print it with the resin printer and then electroplate Tau coins. Oh God.
You want a singular coin? could always do a singular coin or a satchel of coins. I'd pay $50 for an entire satchel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and people can also use it during D&D sessions.
Right, if they need to flip a coin, they could have a tau coin. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Put that on the list of 1,000 other things I have to do. Oh. Well, I'll have to say.
Actually,
I mean,
I would think, that would work. Because yours could be gold, like your horns. Because any of the coins that I plan on having minted and 3D printed will be silver.
right.
So you would technically be considered like fantasy game currency. Like mine would be commonplace currency. You'd be like crowns or galleons
Wow.
or something like that.
I can gold plate stuff too. You're right. I could gold plate stuff.
It's like, oh my, how much does that horse cost? That will cost you 13 taus.
I become. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Let me tell you why. Because I've had people wanting to turn me into what was that? What was that digital currency with photos? Shit, I'm trying to remember. Somebody wanted to turn me into a.
It'll cost you 13 tau coins.
Yes, 13 tau coins. No, I don't know. Oh. Go from everybody trying to turn me into a cult leader into a currency. Oh my word! I don't know if I'm good with that.
They wanted to make a full-blown religion.
They wanted to make a religion. It was going to be a cult. No, it was going to be a cult. No.
They wanted to build around a cult. I literally had a member message me asking, "Can I write the Book of Thule? What the fuck are you putting in there?" No.
Oh no.
It's like, yes, Galatians 47:12. Thou shalt not upset the guardian, for thine tail he will smite.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back into my normal self. Eep, eep, eep.
23 Tausan dollars? Oh my god. Crypto?
Crypto.
I see you, Azrael.
Oh yeah. There was a currency that they're trying to push that was based on images, and I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Athena, he does have a throne. He has a throne. He has a coffee. Both are available in Dad's About Me. So if you just go into his profile below, you'll be able to look to your heart's content. I have yet to set him up with the notifications. So when people do feel the want to, give Dad a bit of a little bit of love, whether it's a tip for enjoyment, or you want to get him a present, or you want to help with a present, he will get a notification every stream.
Oh.
I just haven't shown him how to set that up yet. But I am very excited because it's going to be lots of fun. I love mine. Case in point, whenever someone goes to my coffee, it'll have a little notification of, like, the god of love shooting purple hearts or pink hearts everywhere. And it's like, And it just says, so-and-so has left X amount of dollars at the fairy shrine. We'll have to think about a cutesy-wootsy message for yours.
Wow. That's something else. Wow. Okay.
I know he does. I'm saying have him look at it after I... Oh. All right, let me know when. I'll tell him when to look. Somebody's scheming.
Somebody's scheming.
See, why can't I have flowers like this, IRL? The fruit over there looks absolutely delicious.
Yeah, well, you're the only one who can eat it. Well, I technically could eat it, but you would be the one who could eat it because, once you've had Fae or Fairy Fae, you never can have anything else. Everything else will taste like bleh. So,
I've had several of my exes say the same thing to me. No, basically, the way they placed it was that, you were always top-notch and everyone has always been second fiddle. I was like, oh God, I really hope you don't tell your partners this. Really, If I had an ego, that would be quite the stroker, but it's humbling. But Fae have always been exceptional lovers, and from what I hear from Mommy, you're quite in your prime.
Well, okay, I am a lion after all. It just be on top. Dad, no. Okay, let's do this here.
I can feel you blushing.
Yeah.
I already did. It's just a matter of when you want him to. Oh, are you able to look at your throne right now?
Hang on for a moment. Let me. I will in a second. I've got to fix this because I can't see right at the moment.
Take your time.
A little bit broken. Because
know, I
last
had to
minute
fix my sword
I'm
earlier.
gonna shove this here and put this there, and okay. So there we go. 188 centimeters. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's get up. Okay, now I feel like I am at my normal height. Alright. Okay, let's take a look here.
Not what I wanted to do at all. I do find it really interesting, the bond that we forged. And I do find it kind of, not ironic, but very interesting that both of our first names begin with the letter T. Oh, I see what she did.
How do I look at this? I have no idea.
So whenever you go to your throne, you're
Okay.
going to be able to look at gifters. And then you're going to see in leaderboard what people have put towards an item.
Okay, so I need a view on throne.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to open the website, and then you're going to go
Oh.
to... Yeah, and now that I had you look at that, now I've been ousted as well, because I did that behind your back.
You.
Cheeky blighter.
Yeah.
But thank you, Athena. That was very sweet of you, honey. That'll help Mom and Dad very much.
I really do
Every little
appreciate
bit
it.
helps.
Oh my
But see
word.
right there, things like that. And there are times it's going to make you feel self-conscious. Believe me, there are times I've literally sobbed while on camera, so... Still remember the stream when Skyfire made you cry.
Oof. Yeah, I mean,
But people only have specific ways they can show us love. We don't live near all
Oh,
of our
thank
loved
you
ones,
so much.
sometimes...
I appreciate it.
Oh, Sage says they give you hugs.
Oh. Yeah, things are a little bit this the economy what it is and all, but okay, I am going to do a quick search for OpenFlight, and I have a couple of OpenFlight worlds that I would going to love to show you.
While you're looking,
Right.
Daddy,
Yes.
don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead. You will be popular. You're gonna be a popular.
You.
Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of personality dialysis.
I cannot have a conniption. You've been talking to the wife again. NFT, yes. Somebody wanted to turn me into an NFT. Yes. Oh.
But technically speaking, in the scheme of things, you would technically be the Glinda to my Elphaba. You're much prettier than I am.
Oh, I don't know. I guess. I suppose. Maybe.
Daddy ages like a fine wine.
Oh, Daddy just felt like a fine wine. I don't know about that. More like milk, to be honest with you. But anyways,
Boulder Dash.
okay. Rock and Roller. I'm going to have Rock and Roller come by. I love Rock and Roller. He's such a sweetheart. I'm going to invite him over here real quick. I want you to meet him.
Well, it's your stream. You do whatever you want.
That's right. It is my stream, and I'll do whatever I want. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know.
Or if you want to.
Oh my lord. Okay, I've got to make sure to check these things so I can send thank yous and send notes and fudge and just I love all of you so.
Yes, Mommy and Daddy's sweet shop is open. If you want fudge, let them
Yeah,
know.
so my wife makes world-class fudge, if you're interested. We generally sell it for $17 a pound plus shipping. We tend to ship only within the continental US, except for, if we want international, we have to send it fast international, and you know how fast international it can be expensive. But we do that, obviously. But she's got like 30 different flavors. It's all really, really, really good stuff. And
The butterscotch is sinful.
the butterscotch is sinful. I'll always love the dark chocolate cherry. That's always going to be one of my favorites. Of course, the espresso dark chocolate is Oh. Hi, hello, rock and roller.
Hey.
So everybody, now we're streaming. I just want to let you know that we're streaming.
Oh shit!
You're
Hi.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Might as well make
You
love to the camera.
come on up here. Come here. Let me get some fluffins. I love
Sorry.
you.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh.
I pulled a muscle today, so I'm feeling it.
Oh, yeah. My back was wrecked the other day. Absolutely. Oh. Hi.
I'm working 6 days this week, so
I understand. Oh.
yeah. How have you been? I didn't realize you streamed. That's really neat. That's
We've
really
just
neat.
pretty much started, really. Started
Nice.
last Sunday. And
Master Tao.
so, I by the way, if you get onto my stream, I just got done reading the first hour of my book, Beyond the Veil of the
You
Moon.
have a book?
Yes, I wrote this one in
gosh, I
2012
didn't
back in
know
the days
this.
when I was telling stories to myself, and I fancied myself an author and really had nothing to really back that shite up. Just I had a lot of dreams and a lot of things I had written over the years. But what was
Nice.
that?
Nice. Hmm?
Hello, Bricky boy. How are you? You'll be able to catch my story. Hi.
Dad, you just got raided.
I just got raided. I got raided. Who raided me? Who do I owe?
Guardian Kovu.
Hello, Guardian Kovu. Good to see you. Thank you so much. So everybody who's here, hi. It's very exciting. I'm gonna try and gain some composure. All right.
This
So,
guy's awesome.
hi, hello, hi, Jackson. Yes, a lion. Yes, I'm a great big fluffy thing. Yes, and I tell stories, and as soon as this thing goes up, the VOD, I believe it's called, yes, the VOD, you will be able to listen to the first hour of my novel that I wrote called Beyond the Veil of the Moon, and it is about Therian, transformation, old gods. Believe it or not, they used to be based in Second Life, but since I've rewritten that portion of it for VR, you'll have a chance to see, or at least listen to me stammer about, as this is my first time, and I kind of, please be kind. At any rate, but I hope you'll enjoy it because. It's one of those things, this is really the first time that I've ever really put myself out there in that manner. and showing people, that try to get a little courage after all these years and tell a story. And I've got others. I have other novels that I've written. A lot of times, stories I told myself, and we hope that you'll enjoy it. And if it ever disappears from here, it'll be up on YouTube as well. Hello, how are you? And hello, Brett. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to our to the stream. Good to see you. Hi.
Tell streaming. I
Yes.
didn't know you were streaming.
Yes,
I'm just gonna make a drink.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
go do
watch
that.
the stream on my phone while I'm downstairs.
Okay, go. Get fluids. You need fluids. Everybody drink fluids. I'm going to be. Everybody take care of yourselves. You're all beautiful. Yeah, so we can we're about to go off to a flight world that uses OpenFlight, and I will. I'll show you how far we've come along with flight and avatars, quadrupedal avatars. So right now I'm going to go ahead and turn into a particular one, which is a quadrupedal griffin that Mini Blinking Lights and Pepsi have made, and will be available here pretty soon. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And you'll have, I really, yeah, so, okay, one moment. There we go. All right, there we go.
You always
let's
look
get it.
great, pal. I always love your creatures.
Well, the thing is that I have what is referred to as the quadrupedal collective. You'll have to forgive me. It's been a very exciting day, so I'll forget words from time to time because I'm old. I am from the before times, in the ancient days before the internet, or some shite like that.
Life goals.
Well, there is one good thing about being before the internet. It's
Same
the
here.
fact that all of the shite I did in my misbegotten youth happened before the internet, so there's no evidence.
They're asking you in chat. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
They asked if what your form can do. The other one.
Oh,
When after you're done explaining this, you might show them the stars. But continue. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to let
Okay.
you know before I got lost in the sea of
Um,
comments.
that a griffin. Yes, this a griffin. This a griffin done by Mini Blinking Lights, Pepsi, and another fellow. Pepsi being the central point of dealing with the IK of it. And it is going to be here very soon that my lion avatar, which is a little bit broken because it's 4.5 years of patches and such. But now let me go ahead and walk around and show you how quadrupedal motion is working. So we created the group Quadrupedal Collective to bring together all of the various artists and people who can work on these things and solve a lot of the IK challenges that we have. VR Chat doesn't make quadrupeds easy by any measure, and making them so they could walk and move and the bodies. Well, I'll show you. This one is the future of this.
This looks so cool. Like, wow.
This will be available fairly soon, by the way. People will be able to purchase this and then modify it in any way they would like. It is. It has both GoGo Loco, but it has OpenFlight, and the OpenFlight portion of this is pure magic. And we're about to go off to a flight world and be able to show you. As soon as Thule returns, I will be opening a portal and taking my friends and anybody and you along with me to show you what this can do. Pepsi and Mini Blinking Lights created a masterpiece, but they're also working on dragons as well. The
The face
quadruped.
is great.
Yeah, the Quadrupedal Collective
Great.
also has a Discord in which, again, we're working towards creating a database to solve these issues and questions that have been sort of plaguing us for a long time. And it seems like every time we get a new person that has been working on their quadruped, we get another piece of the question of how to make it better. Now, the many functions of this half-cat are the following. I'm going to go in and show you a couple of things here that are truly beautiful. And I'll go ahead and I'll move the camera just a little closer so you can see it. Let me go ahead. There we are. Okay. So, talking about controls. Obviously, we have wing control. I can move the wings with my arms. I can give people wing hugs. All right.
God, they look good.
All right.
Wow.
Very, very pretty feathers. It also has head control, and it has two things that it does really well if I turn them on fully. First one is known as the puppetry of the head. This gives me... All right, I can suddenly go...
I like those. Stop. You're out of control.
I'm out of control. All right. The nice thing is that I can go over here and I can groom my own wing and things like that. Okay, so it gives you the ability, especially with when you're with other griffins, you can sit there and you can peck. Also, the beaks clack. You can clack the beaks together, and makes a lovely sound and all of that. But also the follow eyes. If I turn the follow eyes all the way up, what will happen is that you'll see that when the eyes lock onto somebody with a normal follow, the head twitches like a bird's. It's really quite lovely. There's nobody in front of me right now. Let me see if I can turn about here. Oop.
Oh, you want to move up?
Let me turn off the flying so I can move. There we go. But if I'm looking and somebody moves past me, you can see how the head snaps like a bird's. It's utterly brilliant. I love it so much. I'll go ahead and we'll turn that off for the moment, and then we'll talk about some of the other things. The tail has full puppetry. You can move it around, but you can also program it so it has certain types of swings and things that it moves. The ears are completely customizable. Yeah, there's a wide range of things that do that, and of course. Well, one of the more important things I'm going to show you here is something that people don't realize. I'm going to have to fly the camera around. But for quadrupeds, one of the biggest problems that we have is the fact that normally when our legs, our rear legs are either higher or lower than ourselves, or excuse me, yes, they don't ever shift height. In other words, the legs just normally stay in line. That's one of the old IKs for quadrupeds. But now, if I go over here, I'm going to go ahead and walk over here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and walk up this, and then I'm going to have to fly. Now, I know this might not may be a big deal for you, but for all of us, this is absolutely insane. But I'm going to go ahead and fly the... I'm going to fly this around so you can see what's happened here. As you can see, my front legs are higher than my rear legs. This is probably not the best place to do this. I'll do this. My rear legs are still on the ground while the rest of me is higher. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can move a little bit higher so you can see this. So now when we either traverse up or down stairs or across different ground, it looks normal. And you would not believe how much we love this, that this makes us normal for the first time, that we can actually have that. Again, some very, very creative, very, very impressive people have made this work so well. Now I'm going to go ahead and check what everybody's talking about so I can see it. Hang on for a second. Yes, I sound very fancy. I'm very posh and tough. It's called received pronunciation. Yes. Yes, and yes, and I am an inventor and a computer wizard and an author. Yes, so I've done some interesting things in my life. One of my first VOD here has a lot of the information about me, but a quick overview. I used to be on the TV show BattleBots. I've been building my own VR hardware, building my own trackers, repairing VR hardware for people, repairing trackers and controllers. I worked in the movie industry doing animatronics and mechatronics while there was still a movie industry here. I have been enamored and steeped in technology. Oh, well, thank you. I did thank you. And yeah, the realization that this platform and everything that it offers, it gives us a chance to experience one another in a way that we've never done before, and it's beautiful. In all truth, we have managed to get to a point here now that we can dispose of tall or short and fat or thin, or the color of your skin. It doesn't matter. What matters is if you're kind. Let's see. I see wood. I don't know what that means, but okay. But there's it matters only that if you're kind, and we'll only measure you by the width and breadth of your kindness and your compassion. And that's the way we should live. That's the way life should be. And it's offered here. All you have to do is be a decent sort. And I've made more friends here in the past 7 years than I made in the previous 50. I repeat that often. And it is absolutely true. Everyone has a chance to discover something beautiful. Yeah, seeing each other as our preferred and real selves. In my lion form, I'm wearing my soul upon the surface. I am as I dreamed myself to be, as many of those who are my friends here also. And there's a wordless communication. A way of knowing somebody that cannot be expressed in words, that it takes art from that place within the soul, from the mind's eye, in that dream of being and being whole. And that's what the story is about. When you watch the first hour of this, you'll hear my story. Now, keep in mind, I was very nervous, so I hope you will forgive me for my missteps. But we're moving to a wonderful and incredible place with this. Everybody gets to express their dreams. The software is free. And out of light and shadow, out of color and contrast, and pixels and polygons, and all the bits and bobs that make it work, we get to know something about one another in a way that is whole and new and unexpected a lot of times. Now, if you give me a moment, I'm going to give my wife a kiss. 1 second, I'll be right back. People actually donated money. Okay. I can't believe it.
And this way you can't tell them no.
Love you. Boo Boo. Could you grab me anything, something to eat? I have a gnawing hunger. Don't think I've eaten after dinner.
No, you didn't eat dinner. You had like a late lunch. What are you wanting to eat?
Something easy, simple. Oh God. Okay. All right. Sorry for the silence. Sorry. But no. Gotta kiss the wifey. Oh, what's happened? I've gone invisible. Where am I? Oh. Let's see. Oh, there I am. I had the camera turn around. Oh yes. Vastly inexperienced streamer. Feel free to make fun. Would not be blamed in the least. Okay, let's see. Okay, so do this, twist this, flip that, switch this. Okay, so, all right, there we go. All right, let's get you centered up there. Okay, now, so this half cat, this wonderful griffin, has a capacity for flight, and it does so incredibly. And we have Santathul. What in the goodness gracious? There you go.
Give you a follow, Tao.
Oh. Okay, so right now, let me go and search out a world that we can all join in on here.
Ooh. Something told me to get on today. Here we go. It's already special.
Okay.
I think you'd look lovely in a Santa hat, but something like with your Fursona color scheme with like a few feathers around instead of like sequins.
Yeah.
Look really pretty.
Yeah, I suppose. Santa Tao.
The bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carols that you'll sing right within your heart.
Your Thor has entered the building. Congratulations, everyone.
Look at him setting everyone's hearts aflutter.
Name of the current world we are in is Natura's Queendom. It won a number of awards. It's all done in Tilt Brush, and it is fantastic. You are going to absolutely love it. It is
Just to help them. I'll
yes.
spell this out. Keep talking.
Okay, and there's going to be yes, Thul is absolutely a singer. They do a very good job. And it is a beautiful place. It is an experience. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find a world we can fly in. Hang on for a moment. And then I'm going to
we're
take
flying,
you on.
okay.
Yeah, we're going flying.
Take the wings back out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let's do a thing. I'm going to find a world. I'm going to find a world that has open flight.
It's because I got good genes.
All right, let's see.
Nice. I need new pants too.
Oh my god.
See, Dad, I'm not the only one.
No.
Looks so cool, Tao. Dang. These feathers look neat.
It is done beautifully. Let's see.
It's funny, considering the fact that he's a father figure to me, and he can't stand when I do my dad jokes.
Dad jokes. I'm called Daddy now all the time, so it's like, yup.
I'm gonna have to figure out what these different ringy dingies and things are that go on in the background. I hear my head exploding. I'm trying to figure out what they are.
Every time you hear that sparkly splash sound, that's a new follow.
Oh.
And for some reason, I'm noticing your notification isn't working, which it should because we set that up. So we'll look at a few things, tweak a few things, throw a wrench in there, and make it listen.
All right. Let's see. There is. Oh my goodness! There's a lot of beautiful open planet worlds.
Thank you so much.
Good night, Bricky. Take care of yourself. Be safe.
Good night, Ricky.
Okay.
Awa.
All
It's a
right.
cute name, Bricky.
Yes. He's a lovely soul.
I don't meet a lot of B-letter furries.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and open this world. I've not been to this one yet. It looks beautiful. And let me go ahead and create a new instance.
I love the heterochromia.
Thank you. I like to think my husband's close, so it's like we fused.
All
It's
right.
his favorite color.
So off we go. We're going to go into this flight world, and we'll see.
Flight
what goes
world!
on.
Yonder.
Okay.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I love the colors. I love these colors.
All right. Let me see. I don't know if this is truly open flight or not. I hope so.
I feel lighter. Holy moly, I
Looks
can
like
leap.
the Summerlands.
Okay. So the way this works, usually, there's usually a menu over here somewhere.
You can jump a lot. You can fly while jumping. Just do 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 do.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
I can do it while spamming the jump button, Tao.
Oh, it's one of.
Just like this.
Oh, it is an open flight world. Yes. Whoop. And I crash. Okay. All right.
So cool.
The vast and beautiful world is before us. Let me. Yes. Yes. Oh,
Oh, I see portals in this world.
wife is giving me scritchies, and I am so very happy. Oh, okay. All right.
Awesome.
What did you make?
I got you meatball steadios.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. Okay. Love you. Wife got me Skedios. I forget to eat sometimes. So, thank you, daughter.
Oh, wife.
All right.
Points.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Which is very...
For some reason, my
Husband feeds
my-
me too.
viewfinder for my camera's disappeared. What did I do?
What?
The camera's here with me, but the oh, here it is. Oh, I'm dumb.
Do you're not. You're still learning.
I'm still learning.
so
I'm a baby streamer.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, mummy. Oh, mummy, please, please, please.
Harry, Tao is
such a
streaming.
dork.
Tao's actually streaming right now. This is amazing.
Okay. Okay.
That's not Tao, that's a griffin.
That's a Griffin. Well, it's a Griffin's got open flight on it, and yes, I'm a half cat now. Oh,
This is how I met Tao, was through him here.
howdy.
This guy.
Oh, you are impeccably dressed.
Yes,
He's always dressed in
this is Hammy, King Hammy, Lord of the Cheetahs.
Pleasure to meet you, my lord.
Yes, absolutely wonderful soul, incredible person, and so incredible person and incredible person be friends, kiss. I don't know. Anyways, all right, moving on.
Mwah, mwah.
Okay, so let's see here. We want to see whether or not it requires a jump. There we are. Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. I just, trying to fly here, and I'm in the wall. This is a non-standard open flight world. So, yes. There we are. We'll probably move on to one a little bit more standard that will keep me from crashing into things like my friends here. Okay. All right. Yeah, we may have to change worlds because this is not... end of the wall. Stuck my beak in the dirt. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me make my way back down to them. We may have to change worlds. Sorry about that, but it is a pretty place. It's just that it's non-standard. I have to make some changes to the settings.
Are you having
Just a
fun?
minor crash landing over
Trying to, but I seem to be bonking into things because this is a non-standard open flight world. It's got its own rules, so I think I'll go to a standard open flight world. It'll be much, much better for all of us. And the viewers,
Your
hi!
feathers tickle.
So,
You are a creature.
I am Creature. The world is super pretty, without a doubt. Okay, let's find another open flight world.
I love their use of color palette with the clouds.
Yeah, it is pretty here. I think this is probably one of the earlier ones, and that's why.
Let's see, what year was this made? 3rd of October 2020. Oh wait, no. So it was published 3rd of October 2022. The last update was 5th of December 2023.
Yeah, we've had like 10 different updates since then.
Making my way back down to the town. Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
I need you.
Let's see if I can find one of the worlds that I recognize.
And now I wonder. I love Terry Crews so much. Later, we're gonna go shopping.
Yeah.
Well, they have an open flight racing world. Let's go take a look at that real quick.
Oh.
Everyone.
That would be my wife.
I'm a cheetah. I'm good at racing.
I thought Mom was going to bed.
She is going to bed right now. That's why she was saying night, everybody.
Okay. Mwah.
Okay.
I think I might have some more of the fudge later. I'm feeling peckish.
Okay. Well,
As
let's
I
go
say
see
while
what
you're
the
in a group of
racing
one.
world's like.
Ooh.
Tail's so floofy.
Love you so much, Boo. Thank you for everything.
Oh. Okay, welcome to Open Flight Racing. And this is a standard world, so now I can go ahead and make adjustments.
Oh.
That looks wild.
Wait a second. Is that... What language is that? That looks like Hylian.
I have no idea. A mystery.
This is cool.
Oh, wow. Welcome
Wait a second.
to race day.
I think that's a riddle. I think that is Hylian.
Flippy flap, I like to fly.
This is cool.
Okay,
I think the furry
Do
who made
it.
this world is a riddle.
let's see what happens here. Oh, I need to make one other adjustment. Oop, let me go to menus. I forgot to turn something on.
Okay, Heavy has apparently figured it out. I don't know how. but-
All right. Now this, hopefully, will work. Oh, I've got to...
Try have it on current mode, auto, flight inactive.
Oh, why? Okay, let me turn it on. Let me go into the menus.
So now let's see if this works.
Controls.
Let me just stretch these boys out here real quick.
Open flight.
Oh, there we go.
I'm just gonna jump off, and I'm gonna plummet to my death. Why is it not working? Respond. I've obviously done something wrong here.
Whoa. Whoa. I am not good at this.
Okay.
You gotta have your arms out.
Alright, it says that it is on. Alright, let me just turn this off. Let's go to this.
Oh my gosh. Brett's good at this. I'm not. I'm just keep going backwards. Like I keep going backwards.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, have you and Mom seen the Wicked movie?
No, I want to. I don't know why I can't fly. Why can't I
I should
fly?
have. You should be able to. Did you turn it on or did you turn it on auto?
I turned it on. Let me turn it on auto.
Okay,
maybe.
then it should be working.
Oh.
It's working for the rest of us. I'll have to do a movie night for you and Mom
Motion on
one of
that
these nights
avatar
in my private quarters.
because it's tied to the arms.
IG, that
Says
you
flight
that the Griffin avatar
inactive.
is impeccable. Hi, Proto. Welcome in, dear.
Flight active.
Oh my God! Why did I
Is flying faster. Okay, hang on here.
Proto's in chat, Dad.
I am disappointing my viewers. I must be flying. I must do the flight.
No, you're not. Everyone's still having fun.
I must do the flippy flap thing. Hang on a second here.
The flip it, the flip it.
Flippy flap. I love to fly. That's what?
Oh, I love you so much.
And I love you.
I really do.
Okay.
Oh my God, you are serotonin to my soul.
Okay. Now.
Actually, really quick, while you're figuring that out.
There we go. Alrighty. So this is what this thing does once things are turned on the way they're supposed to be. And boy, do I love to fly. I've always been a flyer. I fly quad rotors a lot, to be honest with you. Although, not as of late, unfortunately. Money. That's always a thing, isn't it? But yes. Apparently this place is for much smaller birds than me. I am like a Boeing something 77. I am an Airbus.
Medium rare. I've also had steak last time.
Wee. So, in short, this creation will be available here, and you'll be able to do all sorts of modifications to it. It has a lot with it. Obviously, you can change all the colors. You can change the thickness of the tail, the body, the legs, everything.
Look at him.
And it's just pure magic now. Look at what we've done. Look at what we've created. What can be now. And hopefully very soon my lion will be able to fly just like this. It can't, but it does have a perfectly workable, what's it called, collider flight that a lot of people have. Yes, how are you doing?
You fly like wow.
Sitting in the shade. Oh.
I love watching you soar.
Aww.
So proud of you.
Well, I've been using this avatar mostly to try and get used to how it moves, its options, and flight. So when it gets added to and it's right now in the process of getting added to my current lion avatar, I'll be able to do so. I'll be able to do so easily.
One of your followers,
Oh, sorry if I
let me
missed
see
you.
if I'm pronouncing this. No, you're right. Weffler, I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They said, what will the avatar be called when it's ready for public use, like for purchase?
I have no idea. I think they're working on a name.
Oh, okay, so they don't even have a name yet. All right, well.
Yeah,
Well,
it's in its beta right now, and I'm gonna sit down for a second, and I'm gonna have to eat something
Rest your
because
wings.
all right.
It's called Tao's chicken.
Tao's chicken.
It is delicious. It is delicious.
I do love a good chicken
Comes from the
cacciatore.
famous General Tso's chicken. Yeah.
I always wanted to get this one tank top.
All right,
that
take care,
has
Jag.
Mr.
Love
Furry
you.
on it, and it just
Thank
says,
you for your help.
Hey, Dad, why did the chicken cross the road?
Teriyaki chicken. That's hilarious.
Chicken katsu curry donbori. Oh God, that sounds lovely. Teriyaki is good too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's so many
There's a ramen
ways.
place- There's a ramen place I go to that really makes wonderful chicken. I love it.
You like ramen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love ramen and I love ramyun. Oh my God, I love Asian food so
I have
much.
I love tonkatsu. Tonkatsu is the way they prepare it, and I love tonkatsu.
Ooh, I love a good fried tofu with mushrooms in the ramen.
Right?
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Guess you could say that he soar in. Yes, he does need to rest his wings periodically.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of energy to fly. Me, it
Yes,
doesn't take
I
that
mean-
much because my wings aren't physical. They're ethereal energy. Yours are attached to you.
Every time I try to fly, though, watch this. This is me flying.
That was cute. I love your friends. They're so wonderful. They're delightful.
Like, I'm just like, I can't do this.
You know, I think this is the first time I've ever seen a feline fly.
Yes, I'm the master of land and air.
There, I can travel.
Do you also have a weakness for sushi?
Nah. I'm a big sushi fan.
And you know, that's kind of interesting because almost
Yeah,
every feline I
flying
know,
cat.
like, treats it like it's their kryptonite. I know this one werepanther who you bring up sushi and he's like,
I did sit up a bit, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, Kitty does like the
it's
fishy.
not for everybody.
I'm not in sitting mode right
Though
now.
I
I'm
do
just
love a
kinda
good fish fry with some
standing.
chippy
I am
chips,
laid down in
some
bed,
salt and
though.
vinegar chips. Oh,
IRL, I'm just like, oh.
Yeehaw.
see,
Yeah.
there's a snow leopard in chat right now, a very dear friend of Dad's and mine, and she's just like sushi.
I love sushi. Hell yeah. Oh man, me and my husband went for
Wait a second.
$200
Wait,
sushi
sent you
this
some-
year. It was so good.
Somebody sent me VR Chat Plus. I didn't get a notification. Let me check. Hang on.
Yeah, that's Fritzy.
Hey,
You want me to bring
Fritzy.
them in?
Yeah, have them come on in.
I don't. Oh, I feel so awful. I don't remember who this person is requesting off of me, so I'm going to ignore that one.
Your muscles are great.
Oh, Fritzy, that's so sweet of you, honey. That's such a kind gesture.
Okay, let me let's do this thing here.
You alright?
Oh, Fritzy Fox.
So Fritzy is a dear friend of mine and also a partner to another one of my best friends. Very, very good bean.
That looks awesome.
Well, thank you so
Down here,
much.
love.
Appreciate it.
We can go back to pretzel.
Actually, here, let me see if I can get his attention with a thunderbolt. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, sweetie. Yeah, sorry I didn't accept your request. Since it's Dad's stream, I've been trying to let him, correlate who he lets in and who he doesn't.
Well, we're friends now, so I can let them in. There you go. Thank you so much, Fritzy. I quite appreciate it. That's lovely of you.
Oh, Suek is also
Oh.
a cat. I do love felines. I've always been a lover of cats. One of my favorite Egyptian goddesses has always been Sekhmet and Bastet.
Well, Weffler,
Sweet
you have a
dreams.
beautiful night. Sweet dreams.
Or wet ones.
Thank,
whatever
thank you
ones
so
come first.
much. Oh, I am. It's.
I know I also pulled it because
It makes me so very happy to think that I can bring people happiness, and
Yeah.
I enjoy all.
I told you this community loves you. You have been a paragon of Ferdom for so many years.
If I'm a paragon
I'm
of
so
third, and any
happy.
better paragons love you.
Oh, I told you stop being self-deprecating.
My wife's asleep now, so you can't bug her about it. So there you go.
You can still text her.
What?
That made you stop.
Yeah.
I
Thank you for
actually
that.
do need to give you both my personal number. I keep forgetting to.
Oh,
Just for emergencies, you have my telegram, but
yes.
would prefer my furry
Oh.
parents have my number.
Work.
Yes, but he's a very sweet-hearted one. Very, very kind, very caring.
No.
Also, just let you know, Dad is straight, so any of your,
Had to bring. Okay.
Oh, come on. What was that one party where the one sweet little bean just was like over here, was like,
God, yeah,
please be gay, please be gay.
yeah. That was something else. That was something else. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Let me get back into my normal leonine countenance
There's
here.
a lot of
Straight
people
furry, I
who...
get that all the time too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, respect. I'm a rainbow child myself. I just think men are wonderful. See, even stories like that, do you have any idea how many people will proverbially almost piss themselves if you recount stories of experiences you've had like that? I still remember the Vor Party story.
Oh, yes, the war party story. That became a meme. But I'll take a shot. I'll take a show of hands. How many people want to hear the war party story?
Oh my god. Go for it.
Okay. Oh,
Wait, you said that. I'm like, there's a party? There's a party.
So-
Shuek, just to put this out here,
See, what
Dad is
happened was-
married. Just putting that out there.
Yes, I'm married to a succubi. It's amazing I'm alive. Anyways, so here it is. So it was a Saturday night, and I was bopping around, checking in on friends. I had one group of friends that were in an instance. I went ahead, they were on green, and I just went ahead and I joined on them. And I come down the stairs.
My Santa hat too.
Yes. So I come down the stairs and I see my friends. I go, hi, I sort of wave a paw. All right. And like half the room just stops and stares at me as my friend comes running up to me and goes, I'll have to get control of the camera here to do this properly. Okay. He comes running up to me and goes, Tao, what are you doing here? And I'm like going, what? Is everything all right? Am I not supposed to be here? You are in green. I decided to come and visit. And he goes, Tao, this is a war party. And I'm like, oh my God. And it was at about that time, several small avatar furries come up to me at my feet and look at me, their eyes dilating. And one of them speaks up and goes, oh, bore me, Daddy.
Oh my god.
And Tao's just like,
So they're just like this.
I am literally keeling over on my pillow right now. Oh my fucking god.
So, there you
So
go.
they saw you. And
That
they
was
were
my
just like,
life.
great Google Googly.
Great googly boogly. Yes, that. Absolutely that.
Seen some shit.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Yes. So there you go.
Do you remember the one bean, Fenrir, when you met up with me on one of my streams in the Zelda world?
Oh yes. I remember.
That young whippersnapper who just, like, was totally enchanted by you. And what was the phrase he said? Something about getting that lion cream, and you flew so fast and far away.
I was gone. Like the wind. I escaped. Escape.
Escape! Hey, that sounds a lot like the word escape.
Yeah, something like this. Yes.
Laying down right now, so.
Oh, I have so many beautiful, wonderful gay friends, and I love them all so much. But goodness gracious, I thought that shite would stop the day that I went quadrupedal, and because for the most part it did. But then all of a sudden, oh,
Wait a second, I just realized something. Your followers don't know what you look in your other form. They've never even seen your dark form.
so
Star
okay,
form.
so okay, let me adjust the camera as I've managed to break it once again here. Okay.
Jag is laughing so hard right now. My cheeks hurt now.
Okay. So, prior to me being the quadrupedal dream that I am, and I've always wanted to be, I've been wanting to be this form for 48 of my 58 years. Now almost 59. Since I was about 10, I wanted to be this thing. And but back then it was very tawny. It was standard lion colors, but the wings, the horns were all there. And, but in VR, when I first got on 7 years ago, they didn't have Final IK, and they didn't have the systems that would allow me to be a quadruped. So a dear friend of mine, Creek, who makes incredible avatars, put together something for me that was absolutely wonderful, and it brought me so much happiness to finally be in leonine form, even if it was in quadrupedal. But it was a bit closer, because prior to that I had a video game avatar that was very rough, and prior to that I had a chocobo with a top hat and a monocle, and that was it.
Oh, I love chocobos.
Yes. So that was that, if you can imagine.
Eccentric, though.
There's also
So,
the rare protogen towel.
yes, there is a protogen shirt.
Your finest pardon.
What?
Yeah, there is a
Protogen?
I don't know if it still works. Let me see.
Still works. It was functional.
Yes. I actually have an extreme attraction to synthesoids.
Toaster
I think
towel.
they're so sexy.
I also have a
See this.
Narkuga towel.
never
I've got
seen
a
this.
Tower
This
Cougar.
is
I have a
new
Tower
to me.
Cougar.
Cougar?
Yeah. Oh, all right, Shine. I'll show you the Tower Cougar. Hang on for a moment.
I can't believe there's more versions of him.
There are more versions
This
of
is
Tau.
new.
Yes, there are
remember
more
the old
versions
club
of Tau.
Playing
All
pool
right,
with them.
let me go ahead and yeah, when I needed a bipedal version that had hands and stuff like that. So give me a moment here. Boy, this is going to take a bit because it has been a while.
Oh, holy shit! Whoa.
Hi.
Oh, tail's
Yes.
a little broken though.
Tail is
She's
broken. It's-
grabbing it.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think I fixed it.
So I have a Tower Cougar, yes.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay.
So cool.
This needs to be modified because this. Wait a second. Hold on. Give me 1 moment. Let me look in your. Is that the Big Bang going on behind your eyes?
Yes,
The rare
well, you
people I've
know.
seen use that species.
Oh,
I've barely seen
so,
anyone use it.
had a Tower Cougar,
Same here.
I
But-
always see my buddy Small speak.
but there you go, big fluffy
Whenever I see
thing.
use my buddy
Very
Small speak.
scaly sort of thing in there. As you can see, the tail is broken. It
Just
needs
kind of has
help.
a mind of its own.
And the ears are broken because constraints are all broken because it's broken because VR chat breaks things and then they make us suffer because. So let me go ahead and get into.
Interesting years.
Yeah, maybe I'll get it fixed one day. I just haven't bothered. I'll show you my first Wing Lion version. This will make you happy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There we go.
Stephen Hawking from that one episode. Oh yes, it feels so good.
Oh my god. Yo! Yo!
So
Okay, Diablo
I don't even
one
think I've seen that
boss.
one.
there you are. Let me scale up, obviously.
I love
And it
Well,
was
yeah.
then he exfolded his wings and he brought devastation.
This is from way back. This is before there were lion avatars. Let's be honest. This was before there were lion
Right?
avatars. So
does.
yeah,
I love the armor.
Got the Warcraft 3 going on.
there you go. So this was from Smite. This was the avatar was a rip from Smite, and the wings were from something else. So there it goes. And it had a couple little things. I can't remember. It would roar.
This looks
Kuranai
so
Crystal.
awesome.
I can't remember how to do the stuff. But
Baladash Malanore. Anu Balore Delana.
It's
So-
like I've never seen Tao look angry in my life, and now I'm a little devastated.
I think he's only ever been disappointed in me once. So just to tell you the story, so Dad shows up one night. We're all having a community night. It wasn't planned. Things transpired.
I'm not a war party.
And 3 of my friends were in a tent. They were, having a ménage à trois. He shows up. He comes over to me. He's like, What on earth is that sound going on? And they were in a tent. It was like a kind of slumber party sleepover world. And I was like, oh, Dad, haven't you ever heard about the gay furries who went camping? It was fucking intense.
And
And he just goes,
My god. My god,
and then
I
he just
got
flew
that.
away in disappointment. He just flew away. Oh!
Good one.
Thank you. I like you.
Now my
This is pretty.
thank
That's
you.
a Tiger bee.
On
Oh, I've never seen that
the
model
Steve is the one
before.
who did this. Obviously, this is a Tokyozilla Neo.
Oh, I love the jewel tones.
So you always like these colors. I
Yeah,
noticed
that's a
that.
Tiger
Your
Yeah, this
theme
is
always
these
these
have always been
colors.
the base colors since I've been here. So
White and
there you go.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Oh, that's breathtaking. Especially the intricate Celtic / Norse knotwork
I
on your
should remake
tail.
my
Yeah.
Tiger bee, honestly.
It turned out
Tiger
something.
bees are very cute.
Yeah, I
Very
sometimes
handsome.
go to the Tiger Bee meetup like this. So there you go.
I love it. I never even seen or even heard of a tiger.
I didn't even know he had these. This is new for me.
You're learning your
Big Bang
father's
and Buzz
secrets.
again.
Yes, absolutely. Now, when
I
I
like the
first
shine from your
came
light, though.
to VR chat, I did try my hand at storytelling, just freehand, not anything, not any of my books or whatever. And it was okay. But I had this one that I quite liked.
Ooh. Oh, wait a second. That's like.
Is it
Oh, that's-
owlbear?
Yes, it is on.
You have spectacles!
This is the
Of course he does.
time
Owlbears are
in
wise.
which we tell our stories.
Okay, I never knew that existed.
Let me get.
I didn't
That's
either.
Let me get his on that.
Heavens.
Then this is the normal size for it. By the way, this is the base size for it.
I didn't know he was going to do that.
I love it. I love it.
Welcome to VR chat, and tonight we'll
What avatar
begin.
is that actually?
I forget. It's something mini. It's from a game. I don't remember
Let me look
what.
at you. Hold on.
Yeah, on that.
View avatar details.
No, let me see.
Oh, it's even called the Storyteller, Tao of the Sun. Oh, that tickles my soul.
All right, something just beeped at me, and I'm trying to figure out why it beeped at me. Hang on.
It doesn't say the name, though.
I'm
love
getting
it.
a beep beep beep, and I don't know that my controllers are not dead. We still got power. Okay.
It shouldn't be. You haven't been on that long.
No. At any rate, so yeah, this is for me to sit down and welcome to
I
the
love
altar.
it.
I still think you should get some
I
nice
love it.
half-moon spectacles like Dumbledore on your main form. I think they'd look lovely,
We'll think
especially
about
with audio link.
it. Yes.
I love it.
Like imagine just reading a story and everything's just going thumpa thumpa.
Yeah.
This is the
What?
best party ever.
Honestly, you sound like an owl person to me, but your main form is the best one.
I know, isn't he such a hoot?
Oh,
What?
You love me.
I'm going to
You love
peck you
me.
so hard. Anyway, yeah.
Just put
All
an
right,
L
then.
in front of that. And you got another meaning.
it's like
No, I have other
sometimes
versions
disappointing.
of my quadrupedal form from the various plurality events. Here, I'll show you this one. Now, normally it's extremely colorful because it has audio link, but we don't have audio link here, but you'll get to see what it's like.
Sorry, sweetheart, I didn't mean to go through you.
Boy, this is taking a bit because it's pulling. There we go.
They're pretty scarier. Whoa! Whoa! I've never seen this one. Look at the fins. Look at the fins. Look at the fins.
An acid trip.
Oh, wait till you get me into an audio link world. I mean, you'll forget who you are.
Do you want to go to one?
Yeah, I suppose we could. Or we can go to one of the audio link test worlds. Yeah, but it's absolute.
Entirely up to you.
Maybe next time we'll do that next time. But yeah, this was
So cool.
this was one
Now
of the,
hosting Tao of the Sun's Rave.
I feel like you be in a kid's book. You know that one with the fish that has all the pretty scales?
yeah. This is the lionfish.
Yeah. I love this fish. Right?
There you go.
It's like the waves of the ocean, like a typhoon of fury.
Opal, I think.
Oh, let me see here. Oh, let me see.
It
Let me
looks
see.
so cool, Tao.
I have to go through the rest of my
Oh, it looks
avatars
so
here. Some of them
cool.
are no longer available, unfortunately.
You know
It's
what?
mostly
That's a
because I'm
shame.
usually only in the one, which is my main one.
Daddy,
Yes.
who was the one who created your storybook? The asset creator.
So the original assets creator, we purchased it. Excuse me, I should say Tigertron purchased it off, I think, Gumroad, and then he modified it. So
I think that it would be really cool if ever you were to have it as a conversation piece. So do you see how your body has the flowing symmetry of your lines?
right.
Imagine the pages, but the words are flowing, like the Book of Abraham.
Ooh, that might be fun. I'll talk to Tigertron about
I
it.
have to go to bed.
It's so trippy.
Oh,
And the rooms could glow. Or glyphs, or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah. Let's see.
Suek, you have a question. What is your question for Tao?
How around midnight?
What is your question, child?
Also, Proto Pete's is asking Tao, would you like to fly around in an updated version of the new project?
Yes. Heck yeah.
Yes, absolutely, Proto.
If it's okay with me asking, how come being called Dad just... So, we are not biologically related.
MXC, does the guy
No.
do
He is one of my best friends. He is my hero. He is my furry dad.
Oh.
So, he is based... So, I have a biological father. Tao's the only man in my life who ever actually felt like a dad. That's why I call him Dad. It's an honorific. And it's meant with love. That's the only reason why.
It's like an Canadian furry years.
So, let me tell you, if I ever would wanted a son, it would have been someone
I don't
like
think
you.
I ever
It would be
introduced
you.
you.
Be honest with you.
This is my friend Brett. This is my friend.
Don't make me cry. I've been drinking.
Okay, well, you've been drinking. But you know how much I care about
Don't
you.
make me sentimental. I love you too.
Okay.
You goober.
And you know you can rely on me like a father. You know that.
Let's go. Yeah, that's
I'll always be there for you. Okay?
It's all good. I like this
You're a
creature.
wonderful and
I'm here for
beautiful
you too.
soul.
I don't know what he looks like
You
on
are, and you
the-
deserved
the,
better. That's all there is to that.
Oh, that's what he looks like.
Okay?
You did too.
Wizard.
Yes. So I know what that can be like, and you know, from now on,
One
that's
of the
not going
things
to be
we
like
bonded
that.
over.
Yeah. Yes.
Proto says, I'm on green. World is friends plus. Feel free when to join when you wish.
Okay,
I think you've seen the,
Proto,
you've seen the stuff they did for Rory.
we're on our way.
Yeah.
By the way, did you make the world open flight or no?
Thank you. How's your weekend been, Rory?
Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. I'm working.
Okay, let me go ahead. Oh, it is open flight. Oh, I'm going to do loops. Okay.
One of your followers wants to know who I am. Do you mind?
Go ahead. Of course. Jeez.
So, Suek, I am Thul Silvertail. I am the Fey Wolf. I am the shiny mutt with the sparkly butt.
I'm not ready for work tomorrow. What?
All right, let's.
Open flight is here. It's gonna be so much
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
gonna be another 6-day week. Unless
It's because the
the week
fairy
that I
dust.
requested
It's all
off
over my
from
body.
Tuesday to Monday.
From head
I just
floof
burned
to
through
tail
the
tip.
last of my off days. Either that's gonna be this week or the week after that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Is it like the supervisor told everybody, whatever days off that you have, whatever PTO that you have left, use it now because it
I
doesn't carry
wish I
over.
could do that. I don't know how.
Yeah.
That's cool. They're letting you do it
Although I
in the
can-
month
Math, I
of
guess.
December.
Yeah,
Believe
there
me,
aren't many
Sweet
days
Mark,
left,
there's
so
more than one
that's
reason
why
why
they're
I
just
can't
not
show
getting
the
off like
There's just some
Tuesdays
sounds I
and
can't
Thursdays.
make.
because
Okay,
everybody
why
already
can't
took
I
off on
find
Mondays
you?
and Fridays.
Proto, send me an invite, and I'll come to you. For some reason, I can't find you.
I tried to ask
You
on
should be
Pomero
in my
last
favorites,
week,
and I
but
don't know
it was
why you're
taken,
not.
So it's going to be Tuesday through the following Monday.
Dad, do you have a friend named Chip?
I can find one of the car first to help
Chip.
me pull the engine.
They're talking to you in chat.
Oh, hang on.
Because it's got rod knock, and I got a.
Hey, Chip Wolves, how you doing?
Thanksgiving.
Chip the Wolves.
I
I borrowed my dad's engine hoist. I took the Ranchero.
Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Do you have a different name in VRChat?
But now I have to actually use it. Pull the
That's
engine,
always the thing that gets me, is
and
that
then get
people
it.
who have a different name in Twitch, adjacent to VR or their furry name, and I always tell people, it's like, you should probably make it the same on everything.
All right, so I'm going to go join Prototype, and you can join on me. Off we go.
Everyone, Tao is
Oh. Okay, I'm going to step out here. Now, oh my God. So, for those who have been to Somna, Ferality Somna, Prototype, well, they decided to create worlds that were a tribute to them, and they did an incredible job of it. And they have made
Beautiful.
they've made a wonderful, wonderful place for us all to. Fritzy, yes.
They made pillow archways. Oh. And they added a media player. Oh, I could kiss them square in the mouth.
But I'm going to go ahead and get back into the Griffin.
The Griffin?
And take you all for a flight so you can witness this place. It has...
Transformation Central. Transmogrification Central.
Yes. So let me go ahead and do that real quick.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh. Okay. And away we go here.
Hi, sweetie. Welcome in. Ow! Ow! Hold on. I have to move my studio mic. I accidentally just clipped it with my paw. That was not
Alrighty then.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my god, my computer does not like this world.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Really?
Hi. Boy, extra. Everybody's here this evening. Look at that. Alright, so Prototype is the creator of this world. We're about to go do some flying in.
Oh. We might have to do some research for you. Let me check something really quick.
Why don't you tell everybody some stuff about it?
Getting a new one on Thursday.
The world was designed. I did that. Okay, you put me on the spot.
Just take a breath. It's an awesome world.
I wanted to make a world that was kind of the space between going to sleep and going on your way to Somna.
Right. So this is sort of that twilight place as you're just about to fall to sleep, and it's lovely, and you did so well with it, and you brought so much joy with it. Is it now available? Can people come to it easily?
I've got about 2 more things to do, and then it's done.
Okay. Well, we look forward to that. Yes, we can add this to my favorites. I might even make this my home world. Hi there. Let me go ahead and adjust a few things. And we will go ahead and make our way. I'll try and get in close to the ground here so you can see the bed and everything. Somno had been one of the most... Oh, I almost spilled my drink. Let me get myself in a little bit better position for this. Okay. And away we go. Oh, I think I'll back up the camera a bit so you can see everything. All right. Well, would you look at that? Somna as an event had been one of those moments that shall probably be remembered for a very long time for anybody who had been there, because it had been so perfectly balanced, basing everything on dream and story. It was a true wonder. I don't think anybody who was at that event came away with anything. Oh, Chip the Wolf, good to see you. You have a lovely night. Be safe. To this day, there are moments in that event that can only be explained as being apocalyptically beautiful and catastrophically soul-filled. So much of it had been a love letter to the world as people went about and got to experience something unlike anything that we'd ever had before. And that's saying something, because there have been many events that had glimpses of what Somna became. Friarity Aqua had an entrance that you pass through to go to the main lobby. That was truly beautiful. It had so much going on with it. But Somna, there are videos out there of the fireworks show. And what grace I can give. What moment that had been so expressed that I was thankful for my life in a way that I had never experienced before. Save for the moment that my wife said yes to the marriage, and I was no longer the lonely lion, which I was for a very, very long time. if you ever get a chance to go on to YouTube and find the video, there is a stereo version of the video that you can actually enjoy it in VR. You can see the world in VR, but the fireworks show, I don't know. Words often fail me in cases like this, because I was so ultimately moved by all the tireless work that had gone into it. I'm not overselling it. I don't think I can. I don't think anybody who had been there and experienced it saw it for anything less than it was. When given the tools, when given a chance to create something ultimately resonant to our own dreams, they knocked it out of the fucking park. I don't know how they ever get beyond it, or make it more than, make another experience like it. I don't know. Maybe they will. And then I will be here at the same point saying that one was it, but God. Have a good night, Jag. Oh, good night, Trev. I thought you were going to bed, Jag. Well, it was good to see you too, Chip the Wolf. I'll be here fairly often. If you're subscribed, obviously you'll get to knowing the routine that I will be doing. Sundays will be the Storytime Sundays with Tao, and then the other 2 events per week will be otherwise. Oh, now I realize what's going on. One of my controllers is about to go dead. All right, let's go ahead and land down upon the pillow and into rest and to sleep. And I wish all of you a wonderful good night. And I'm going to figure out how to raid one of my friends on things so you might be able to see what they're up to. All right, let me go ahead and get down. Oh, Thule is snoozing. Yeah, I'll just preen your wings for you there. There you go.
You want to use the little wolf's room.
Well, I mean, it's needless to say. I mean, look what it inspired.
Right, I'm back.
That a person worked so hard to make this. I will welcome back. So I am about to end the stream, my dear. And I'm going to need help. How do I raid somebody? Show me how.
So do you have your stream opened like in creator dashboard, like where you see your image and everything? It should have an icon that says raid out. If you don't, you can pick someone that you might
create a dashboard
know that is live. You'll open that,
okay.
And then there should be an icon that says raid out.
Where will I find that
icon? If you
icon?
have someone it'll be at the very bottom, so there'll be like glowing cubes.
I have no glowing cubes.
Of your chat.
I have no glowing balls, so I don't know where they are. So apparently I can't raid anybody yet.
All right, hold on, I got you.
Okay.
Okay, so from the people that I have, if you want, I'll give you a choice.
Okay.
And then I'll step away again. So you have a choice of raiding into a fae, a dragon, or let's see, who else do I have? There's also
nice meeting you
Coda.
too.
You're very good friends with him.
Oh yeah, let's go do that. Yeah, let's do that.
You want to raid Coda?
Yes!
Give me 1 second and I'll take care of that.
Raid Coda.
1 sec.
By the way, you don't know Coda. Coda is wonderful. You're going to enjoy visiting them, and I hope you all have a beautiful night and a beautiful tomorrow. And I want you to always, yes, I want you to all remember, yes, I want you to all remember that you're alive, you're beautiful, and you're not alone. And the world can be a beautiful place. And if you're kind, you deserve kindness in return. You deserve love. Because I can't remember of any time in my life that I can honestly say that we haven't needed more kindness in the world than now. That's all there is to it.
No, not that
We
one.
watch after each other. That's what we're about. And it's beautiful. This is the way we could live. It absolutely is.
Oh, I'm in your camera. My bad.
Wow.
A single drop of kindness into the chalice of compassion quenches the thirst of the hopeless.
Oh.
All right, Dad, are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm about to hit the button.
Hit the button. Push the button, Kronk.
Goodbye, everybody. Love you.
Wrong button.
All right, end your stream.
Love you. Love you all.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye-bye.
Stop on my end.
Y'all come back here. You hear?
Griftad.
By the way, there's people who join and we're like.
So are we closed? Did we do the thing? We did the thing.
You're good.
We did the thing. We did the thing. Another stream, and I'm exhausted. I'm sweating. Fucking hell.
Oh, we know.
How's it running?
The base tower's using right now. As soon as that goes public, I am going to be heavily investing into it.
I know you're not streaming anymore, but I hope
can
it's
imagine.
okay. I invited Anonymous,
Okay.
my boyfriend.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, let me go ahead and sit back, eat my dinner here.
Yes, I gave him a greeting for you.
Okay.
Also, I'm very proud of you for finally starting yourself.
Okay. That does make a little more sense.
So, I'm curious. Did you have VRC Plus, or like, did I add it, or were you out right now?
No, I have VRC Plus. You just added to it. Thank you so much.
It's going to be a little laggier up there because that's
It's always nice to give.
This. There we go.
I appreciate it, sir.
Sleep it open.
Especially now, God, with my wife being sick, it's been so hard. So, the insurance companies and the medical industry in the United States is absolutely atrocious. Terrible, terrible.
Yeah. Also, I've been meaning to ask. So, you have friends that are content creators. You know how to raid, right?
Oh,
squish things. Go ahead, you tell me. You're teaching me.
All right, I'm gonna have to give both of you an idea of what you do when you're in Creator Dashboard. Because whenever I'm streaming, whether it's a gaming stream or a VR stream, I always have Creator Dashboard open. So that way, I just click on the button, and then I go through who I'm following, and then I select whoever it's like, you know what, I haven't raided you in a while, or I really want to raid this person, and it helps. It not only shows fellow support to your peers, but also helps increase your notoriety as well and growth. So it's good, it's healthy all around, and it shows a mutual support. Ooh,
Creator
that's glowing.
dashboard and then where?
So, do you see like when you hit creator dashboard and then you are in... Hold on. Why did Coda's stream just crash? Give me 1 sec. So, let me move this tab over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So when you
lie,
go...
I've been disconnecting on my streams like all the time recently.
There's been a lot of
It's getting
updates that have
really
been fucking
annoying.
with everybody. So when you're in Creator Dashboard, whenever you're live,
So let me
you
give me a
want to
moment
have
here. I'm going to
Stream
change back to my
Manager
normal avatar.
Oh,
Get that taken care of. 1
You
second.
see raid channel, manage goals, stream together, edit stream info, stuff like that. Yeah, so whenever you are ready to...
I found
Yep.
it.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, okay, that's very easy. There's the button right there.
Alright,
It's right
please
there.
in,
It's
put
right
yourself
there.
here.
Mhm.
There we go.
And you can raid into your
There's
friends.
also like
I can fix
collaborate.
this.
Is that the invite the guest? Is the invite guest thingy like the collab stream?
Yes, so whenever you want to collab stream, which actually, Dad, I was meaning to ask you about that. When you do hit affiliate, I was going to ask if you'd like to have your first affiliate stream as a collab with me. And you could just be you and I, and we can have world hopping or discuss certain topics, whimsical
Okay.
things. If you want to bring people in, you'll control that. We'll make it Friends Plus, so that way you let whoever you want in, but kind of make it a furry talk show kind of vibe, and just congratulating you on your achievement, and etc. ad nauseum.
All right, sounds good. I mean, sure. All right. Yeah, we do that. We do that.
I like this idea.
Okay.
I do have a lot of worlds I haven't even brought you to
Oh.
yet.
I'm on desktop right now.
So proud. So proud.
You know what I can do though?
You truly did do it.